Welcome aboard to King Morl episode 4.
Hello.
It's good to have you with us again. For newcomers or people who haven't been keeping up with the events, King Morl is a sort of an interactive, crowdsourced, dynastic...
Medieval soap opera.
It's becoming more of a soap opera, yeah. Or just an opera.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more like a full opera.
Yeah. Why not? Eh?
We're using the Crusader Kings II engine, sort of a sandbox game of medieval diplomacy with a little sprinkling of warfare. This is our resident advisor and expert on all things Crusader Kings and historical, Benjamin Alborough.
Hello, Sean.
B's in the chat for respect for Benjamin.
Thank you. Although I may actually request we have H in the chat for history and respect for what has come in the past.
That's the humility I'd expect of a true historian.
Thank you, Sean.
The true hero here is history itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going mad. We're getting lots of H's and lots of B's. Perfect
combinations. Yeah.
Some people have chosen to completely disregard history and just enjoy you.
Well, that's their prerogative. Yeah. I'm only here to...
That's their decision. Haven't been encouraged by you. You really want to distance yourself from that.
Yeah.
So, especially to Pissing Myself Funny Bear, who in many ways this stream's content is named after, what has happened recently, overall, we run a small kingdom in Ireland called Pissing Myself, although... canonically, Ireland itself is called Pissing Myself. So if someone else forms the Kingdom of Ireland, we will lose the name Pissing Myself, and it will go to them. But I think we're in a good position for that to be us.
I don't think anyone's going to lay claim to Ireland before us at this. I mean, well, let's see how it goes. Anything can happen.
We are a bear called Funny Air, originally named because it wasn't an heir. Then it was an heir, but then it murdered us. So it inherited via assassination.
Yes.
So we wanted to make our bear the Pope, and also kind of, I'd say, as a side quest, that bear should be bisexual.
It's like an optional extra.
Yeah, it's like if you want S rank rather than A rank, the Pope will be bi. Now
it's not impossible.
Oh, as we found. Well, there were two events in last week's stream, which were mind-bogglingly unlikely. I found one was that I'd become so convinced that an invading army was going to kill us, and that would actually be the end of. I don't know. You guys aren't going to be familiar with the game, but I'm telling you now that if we had died then, that would have been death. That is death.
Yeah, we were facing down the barrel.
I was reading the last rites to the chat. This was the end.
Yeah.
But then, luckily, because we'd been born a demon, when the armies of hell came to keep us alive, then we died because our brother, who's a bear, killed us. And then, of its own accord, that bear came out as bi about a year and a half into its reign.
Yeah, we've got 3 lovers. One is, I believe, a female bear.
Lady
one
Barrington
is a male priest, and the other is Baloo from the Jungle Book.
Yeah. I don't know if we've even met Baloo. Maybe we could find out more about Baloo.
Yeah, there's much more to explore, I think.
There's a heck of a lot more to explore. Down below, we have our scrolling list of promises yet to be kept. The Kingdom of England does exist, and we will ensure it is renamed officially Beautiful Stockport. Ireland is Pissing Myself, but the Kingdom of Ireland doesn't exist yet, so that's why that remains down there. Yes. And also we need to shave Kings of Leon, preferably before he dies. We can only shave people who have land. And Kings of Leon is an unlanded courtier, so we have to give him land, shave him before he dies.
You're given an option of 20 different ways to shave, I believe. So.
Oh, nice. Well, maybe we could throw that to an absolutely overwhelmingly complicated poll.
Yeah. So Sean, we've got some new things on the wheel this week and some new donation incentives, haven't we?
Yes. Should we go? Let's do the donation incentives first.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you very much. I thought bright yellow would. The reason actually I'm wearing bright yellow is because I'm actually wearing a lime green shirt, and then I realised, I could never wear that ever again because I'm on green screen. What a shame. It's actually my lightest shirt. It was really good for the hot weather. Terrible for this. I need a much warmer shirt. And the king's cloak on the back of this shirt, they're on the back of the chair. They are all, they look good. I look great, but they're actually green screen practical.
Yeah.
At the top is a little thing that's going to log all donations for this evening, and just going over them in numerical order. At £20, we will become friends with the Pope. At £40, we will seduce the Pope. At £60, we will dump the Pope. And at £80, should we reach it, we will kill the Pope.
Yes.
All those strictly optional. They will happen just as a background to the basic donation tiers, which is for £2.50 you can rename basically any patch of land or any NPC that is not the player character. Oh no, yeah, that's not the player character.
Yeah, or any future heirs that we have.
Yeah, you can put a name down, and then whenever an heir is born, you will get that. And the joy of that is that you get to lay down a name for someone that we might play as.
Well, yeah, I mean, when we first started this, we didn't think that Funny Heir would feature at all in the game, really. It was a second child.
Yeah.
With such high hopes for Gaunty Crisps. And yet here we are.
Yeah, Gaunty Crisps never got beyond 9 years old?
No, she was 17. She just signed up to join a Satanist cult, I think.
Ah.
And then she died in Lufty, if my memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, I think the bear sent us on a little errand and then pushed us off a cliff or something.
Yeah.
And also the wheel. The wheel is it's probably the most expensive single donation amount I asked for anything on any stream, but that's because it's too powerful. We had to limit how often people did it.
Yes, and telling people not to use it as much did not help.
Yeah, people went bonkers with it. So let's look at what's on the wheel this time round. We have see if I can make it obscure you a little bit less.
Okay.
Pop it over there.
Remove this one.
Yes, but I fixed it. So okay. We have okay, thank you very much. Rename Bjorn or the next bear to Captain Barnacles. I'm happy for it to be Bjorn. Thank you very much for that donation.
Oh, so this is a donation for a prospective heir. So I think this may be a case where we...
thank you very much, Orcs Technica, for that donation. It contains a slash. And I don't know what slash means, if that means it's a choice for me or a choice for Orcs Technica or a choice to throw to the chat. But it says Bjorn or a next bear.
So the precedent is that if there hasn't been an heir before, that we can use the console to generate an heir with the new donation name, should it come to it. But Bjorn does exist.
Bjorn does exist and hasn't been renamed. So Orcs, if you want to clarify the meaning of the slash during this time, feel free. Otherwise, it will be interpreted somehow. Okay, rename Bjorn preferably. Bjorn will become Captain Barnacles, no problem. Let's just go through this wheel before we go into the game proper. So our options are Enraged, Bear nickname, Joan of Arc, Jesus's military advice, The Gates of Hell, End of Days, Glitter Clothes, as in I couldn't fit this in the wheel, but it's the baby clothes of Glitterhoof.
Yes.
Cthulhu, Band Trousers, Golden Arm, Forged Bloodline, and Pirate.
Hello, Golden Arm. I'm rooting for this stream. Sean,
having a golden arm seems really funny to
me. Yeah, getting that on the wheel would also involve cutting off our own arm. So
yes, to have a golden arm, we have to. Where's the Wheel of Diseases? Didn't we get all of the diseases?
We rolled syphilis twice and it killed our first two characters within a few years.
Yeah, and I'm sure one time we rolled syphilis when we already had syphilis, so it just landed on syphilis too often. It was never a Wheel of Diseases. Although there was a dancing plague, I suppose. We're trying to fade stuff out that we've used up.
Yeah. We're trying to get a round picture.
Hi, Funny Air. Thanks for dropping in. We will try to let you know how you get on. I hope you're still alive at the end of this stream. And enjoy your alternative evening.
Absolutely.
It's really nice that people who can't make it are actually still popping in and going, "Hi, I'm not going to watch." It's actually very sweet, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. It's a great shame that they'll miss Golden Arm, but it's very nice of them to.
Jose Pastler has written, "My spine bristles are erect at the prospect of Golden Arm."
As they should be. As they should
The
be.
only true reaction.
Yes, and Mono's right as well. The disease option can be freely interpreted, I think. It can be a social disease, the disease of not wearing trousers because it's banned by law by
Yeah, it's not wearing trousers a disease. I'm happy to say so, actually.
Yeah,
I'm happy to believe exclusively that.
If it's something that you do a lot.
What, wear trousers?
Not wear trousers, yeah. It might be a disease.
Oh, if not wearing trousers is something you do a lot.
It could be. Let's cross that bridge.
Yes, as and when, exclusively as and when.
Yes.
I'm just going to check that the game is aligned in the way that it ought to be.
Yeah. So our difficulty level has gone down quite a bit this game, which is good, because it means we're not going to instantly die like we almost did.
Yeah, our previous difficulty level was basically set at "You will not survive."
Yeah.
Which was disconcerting.
Yes, but because we're no longer playing a 0-year-old demon child, and we won a couple of wars, so I think it's looking up for all pissing myself.
So here I am, and pissing myself. I've got 2 vassals, Chief Peter Planets and Chief Smimogen. Also, we have popped into the... Jamba, did you manage to make the Irish pronunciation guide Nightbot command, just in case we hit upon some words we need to say? There we go, that's perfect. Thank you very much, Jambert. That leads you to a short website that explains a little bit about how to pronounce written Irish, which I thought could be useful. It's really interesting, actually. It's worth just looking at it for its own sake.
Oh, it's very in-depth.
It's actually the simplest one I could find. But it's basically around Irish consonant sounds are influenced by the kind of vowel that succeeds it. So you have to actually read ahead to know how to say the letter you've just seen, which is probably a very hard thing to build up if you're not used to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's quickly do the things we've been asked to do before we get into the nitty-gritty of statecraft. First of all, Bjorn Morl is going to become Captain Barnacles Morl.
Bjorn Morl does currently have cancer.
Hello. When did he get cancer?
I don't know.
When was he born? He was born August last year. It's March now, and he's got cancer.
He's 7 months old.
Tell you what, he's had good symptom treatment though. God.
Well, we're off to a running start.
Captain Barnacles has died of cancer.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Sorry, Orcs Technica. We confirmed this before we knew.
Oh, God.
Okay. Off to a good start. So the Kingdom of England does exist now. Now, we need to deal with the fact that Northumberland was going to be Saturday night takeaway, but that has been succeeded by England, and England is canonically supposed to be called Beautiful Stockport. So let's deal with Beautiful Stockport, and then we will divine Northumberland. It probably will we have to call the county of Northumbria. Does Northumberland exist?
Well, the Duchy of Northumberland should exist. So if you go on the king and see his titles,
yes, okay.
You should be able to. Yeah, I think the second one in there, the sort of yellow-red vertical stripes, I think is it's Northumbria.
Northumbria, but Northumbria is Northumberland.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of historical wrangling.
Yeah.
That we can do. Well, let's do England and let's do Northumbria. But yeah, sadly, I think Northumbria won't be represented on the map, but it does exist as a duchy. And once we conquer England, we will have it.
I've just noticed that you've got a pissing myself funny bear command in chat, Sean.
Have we? Oh, yes. Me and Janwood spoke about that and realised that this whole one of the main barriers to accessibility is the fact that the whole chat have modelled the narrative of this around a tweet from February about a bear. And so if you don't understand that I tweeted a blurry picture of a bear and asked people to say "pissing myself, funny bear," I realise no one can follow this. And even people now that are watching ahead on YouTube, they now need to get to episode 4 before even that's made apparent. Great. So I'm going to become the King of England.
Yeah. There you go. Ethel here. Oh, where did he come from? He's got no family. He must have been a conqueror.
And why not, eh?
Yeah, living the dream.
That's how we're going to get England.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, fine.
Why not? Okay, the Kingdom of... What is this? Beautiful Stockport?
Yeah, this is beautiful Stockport.
Adjective. How do you turn beautiful Stockport?
Well, because beautiful already is an adjective.
Exactly. So how would we say beautiful, but beautiful in the way that Stockport is beautiful? Oh, okay. Mono's just asked for buttes, so actually that makes our life a lot easier.
Oh, great. Fun.
Buttes.
Yeah. The Buttes War. For shitting wood.
Spruce Beetle says they've spent most of the last week worrying about what mystery illness Bjorn had. Well, now you know it's actually one of the worst ones.
One of the worst possible illnesses.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, who... Oh, and also I can change this. So this is Ant and Dex Saturday night takeaway. And what's an adjective for that? It's taken away by Ant and Dex. Okay, great. And now to play as me.
Okay. So
it's very nice to see "pissing myself" written so big. The more we conquer, the larger the words "pissing myself" will be. If that can give you all an appetite for warfare.
As it should be. Now, I think we've got a lot of things that we need to cover when we jump into this. You need to... Well, let's see. You need to play as the ID.
I just caught that. And now I'm me. As I ought to be.
So, you've got a lot of things that need to happen. So, you need to marry your wife, your betrothed.
I'd love to marry my wife. How do I actually...
You'll go onto her page. And well, actually, it's a thing at the top. I think it's a thing at the top. You'd see the 2 rings and the heart.
Yes, marry my wife.
There you go, marry your wife.
I'd like to marry my wife, yeah. Can I just check who my wife... Who did we... Duchess Aurencon. Of course, we married a woman from North France, so now we get all these claims on North France.
You also married a Carling, Sean, which is very good.
Carling?
Yeah, they're the descendants of Charlemagne and so on, and they basically rule over Western Europe, so that's good to have...
We're marrying into the Holy Roman Empire.
Well, and plus... I forgot the turn of phrase there momentarily. And then some. That's what I meant to say. So you're getting married. That's all great. You're thick. You're homosexual.
Yeah.
And you've...
But remember, I'm homosexual, but also I think I'm also attracted to women. So the game...
Yeah, you're definitely you have got a female lover, and you are married.
It's not just that I'm gay, but I have a wife for appearances. I'm also voluntarily sleeping with women of my own volition. So I think there's no other... There's no other word for that than bi.
No.
Elusive shadow, sturdy, homosexual, kind, charitable, lustful, and gregarious. Pretty much the best traits a bear could have.
I'd say. You've got 15 diplomacy and 15 intrigue, which means you're very crafty and very good at speaking.
Come on. Okay, I do have title loss on succession, which is very bad.
So this is because of Gavelkind, which you can change by reforming into a feudal lord from a tribal lord,
which will take ages. So we're already in the process of trying to achieve feudalism.
Yeah, so you just need to raise crown authority, whatever it is, tribal authority.
I'll do a quick gavel. I think it'll be Gavelkind. Do you not think Gavelkind?
I've only ever seen it written down. I've never had out loud conversations about Crusader Kings 2
I'm going to
until now.
assume it comes from the German Kinder, which means child. So I'm going to call it Gavelkind.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So Gavelkind succession, this is a medieval dynasty simulator, so succession laws are going to play an annoyingly large part of it. But Gavelkind is a very, I guess, primordial succession law, which means you basically split up your holdings across your children, not quite equally, but a lot more equal than you'd like. What you'd like to do is die and then become your oldest heir or youngest heir, or an individual who contains all your holdings and basically keep playing. But like this, every time we die, we basically divide our holdings by how many children we have, and that's how weak we are now.
Yeah, and we have 3 children, so they'll be divided.
Yeah.
So it's not great. So we've got Fluffy, we've got Captain Barnacles, and Ursa Small, who's our chief heir.
Yeah, so we're going to become the son, and our Fluffy is older than who we're going to inhabit. So they will probably get slightly more than us. So this is really bad. We could try and kill our daughter. It's not impossible. It is immoral. We really want to stress that.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, not good for...
In game and in real life.
And for impressing the papacy. Because I'll go, you want to be the next pope? You've killed your own daughter. Not a good CV.
Not good. Not good.
What's this? My rulers are married. That will be solved very soon.
Yeah.
I have some claims. I've got the wrong type of holding. Really, really boring
Sean,
problem.
No, Sean. This is very important. We have a spare bishopric, which we can give to a bear.
Yes. Okay. Guys, everyone huddle round. Team chat. We need a bear to become a bishop to enter the College of Cardinals to influence the papacy.
Yes.
Now, again, we can't emphasize enough how it is like a drop in the ocean just having a bishop or even getting it into the College of Cardinals, really.
Yeah.
But it is our only possible recourse to influencing the papacy.
Yeah, so we'll show you how the process works now. But we've got a few bear options.
Shall I search the realm via bear? Is that even possible?
Yeah, just type in bear and it'll come up.
Okay, great. So let's look at all the bears in the realm. Well, Ursus isn't on here, but Ursus might... not Ursus. Barnacles.
Baloo. And Baloo isn't there, actually.
I think Baloo doesn't even live nearby. I think because Baloo never appeared in the court, so I think when I started going out with someone from the Jungle Book, it's like, when you say in school, I've got a girlfriend, but she goes to another school, you won't know her.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm having sex with Baloo from the Jungle Book, but he lives in another county, so
what
he's not in my court.
I think I did see him. If you go to your character page.
Oh, yeah, and check my
No, he
lovers.
is there. He's there. Third down.
Baloo?
Yeah.
Huh, why can't I turn... I want Baloo to be a bishop.
He's a tough soldier, he's strong, he's attractive, he's gay, he's diligent, he's trusting, and he's brave.
Perfect bishop material.
I'd say you got to have at least 11 swords to be a bishop, and boy, does this man...
Oh, yeah, you need to be a real
bear.
killer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll give him a landed title. Well, hang on, no. Well, this is a poll option whether I saw it. So our bears are... not me, okay? I'm king.
Yeah.
If I stop being king, we die. So I really can't include that as an option. There's Baloo from the Jungle Book. There's... Captain Barnacles is 0, but you can vote for it if you want to ruin our lives. Can Lady Barrington even become a bear?
I don't know.
Can become a bishop because
you've turned off historical sexism.
Yes. Well, let's just look. No, can't. So actually, there's only one option, and it's Baloo. So maybe there's no poll here. Like Baloo is the only person that it isn't absolutely nonsense to try and turn into the Pope.
It's a bit of a rotten borough.
So a current plan is we're going to try and make Baloo the Pope.
Yeah.
Again, really want to lower your hopes here. Great. Bishopric, and if anyone wants to check on what Clonmac noise is actually pronounced as, please let us know.
Yeah. All right. So we have Bishop Baloo of Clonmac noise. It begins. So Sean, if you head over to the religion tab.
Yes.
College of Cardinals in the top left. The little mitre.
The College of Cardinals.
Okay. So,
we have best candidate is actually this bot that was trying to sell me overlays.
Yeah. So basically, that'll be because he's either older, he's got more books, he's not a bear. And what will happen is that your current best cardinal candidate will be the one who is eligible for the College of Cardinals. So
I need to either make Baloo more eligible, which is probably better, or I can somehow make this bot less eligible, or just kill him.
Yeah, basically. I mean, or yeah, this is the long game. This is something that we'll have to be checking in passively, I think, over the course of the next few years. There's not much we can do right now.
What's Tailspin? Is that a Disney cartoon that features a bear?
Tailspin is
that flies like
characters from the Jungle Book. Yeah.
Okay, and Baloo flies a biplane. I think I've got some very, very foggy memories of this.
Yeah, aren't Chip and Dale in it?
Huh, I had no idea. Yeah, Tailspin is Baloo as a delivery pilot. Well, Mon, if you want to make a chat poll about whether we're accepting this as Baloo from Tailspin or Baloo from Jungle Book, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to keep crossing those wires, do we?
God, no. The community will be up in arms.
So I can't even influence my best cardinal. It just informs me who my best cardinal is.
Yeah, at this stage, but it may come. He may die. The bot may die.
Yeah.
Baloo might suddenly get some more books.
Do you know one of the things that affects his score is how much he likes me? So I could just piss him off and he'll lose a good chunk of his score.
Yeah, that's true. Age is a big thing as well, I think.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Age is a huge thing. So how old is he? Really old. Oh, so they want old people?
Yeah, yeah. So the College of Cardinals wants old people, Italians, and pious people.
Right.
Basically. Those are the things that they look for. And Baloo is, I think, quite young.
Not Italian.
Definitely not Italian. And a bear, basically.
Yeah.
So again, we're back to that sort of central point that we discussed in the first
Them being
stream.
a bear is going to hold them back, yeah.
Yeah. Jungle Book and Tailspin are neck and neck.
Yeah, I thought it would be Tailspin, to be honest, which I was actually kind of dreading because I don't know anything about Tailspin.
No. Yeah, it's Ava's time. Ava, you've got to jump in.
Ava has jumped in. Jungle Book.
Yeah, nice. Oh, good. Sean, did we get a wheel spin?
Did we? We did. Okay, let's get that. We haven't unpaused the game yet. I know that we're kind of like... It's kind of traditional that... Well, I'll wait for the poll to run out. Because it covers it, but also probably not good to have two competing overlay things happening at once.
Night screen, there is not currently an option to introduce seaplanes into the game.
If you consider a boat a kind of seaplane...
It's kind of like a seaplane of the water.
Yeah. It can do a lot of what a seaplane does with regards to the sea.
Very little with regards to the plane. So, it's a 50% accuracy, which is acceptable. That's like a third or a 2-2.
Okay, so it's canonically the Baloo from Tailspin, and Mono rightly points out a future Bear Air could become Baloo from Tailspin.
Yeah.
Did someone say we can't rename bodies of water? Yeah, unfortunately we cannot rename bodies of water because in order to rename on this you need to become the leader of it, and the sea doesn't have a king, which I think is a failure not of the game but of our own actual history.
Yeah.
Okay, let's spin this wheel.
Yeah, all right. Who was the who donated?
It was MonoDB. Thank you very much for your £7.50 donation. The wheel will be spun now in your honour.
Here we go.
It's the end of days.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
What a shame.
Okay, well, we're off to a bad start. So this, Sean, is event space.
Yep.
Capital RIP.
Oh, no.
You're off to a great start. Dot 14,000.
14 and then 3 zeros.
That's the one. Here we go. And this is an event chain. So we'll see how this plays out.
The White Rider. Reliable sources say there is a noble in the realm claiming to be God incarnate. They call her the White Rider. For months, this betrayer has been out there rallying forces to her side to join some imaginary war against the whole mortal world. The rumours say she's 7 feet tall and her voice can make the earth tremble beneath your feet. However, you know better than to trust such idle gossip.
Yeah.
What's troubling is the amount of support garnered by this self-proclaimed prophet. Not to mention, it's been happening right under your nose, without revealing the White Rider's identity. What if this lunatic has the people on her side?
Oh dear.
Investigate. I must know who is behind it all. Okay, so I'm just looking into who the White Rider is.
I think the White Rider, the Pale Rider, is Death.
Okay. And is that this Death or just a tall woman?
I can't. It could be both.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it's mutually exclusive. I'm saying just as tall woman that isn't Death.
I can't remember the event chain. I put this on the wheel, I think, in week 1 or maybe week 0.
Yeah, it's been there a while. Yeah,
it's been a while, so I've forgotten entirely.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Great. I might unpause the game and just see how that see how that feels.
So we've got 4 counties, Sean, in our domain.
Yeah, we sadly can't do an awful lot about. The next time we can change the law is in, oh, good boy, 8 years. Hey, I'm married.
Oh, look at that.
Look
Congratulations.
at that. She's got okay, so let's just start some bloody wars. We've got a massive army of Satan that we can't do an awful lot with. And let's just look at who we can invade.
Yeah.
We have a weak claim on the Duchy of Ulster, which is... Oh, it doesn't exist. Yeah, no. Not so useful. No. But Mide does exist, and I wonder if we could overpower it.
Oh, yes, so it's currently... You've got a weak claim, and it's being ruled by a 0-year-old. So I think
we could knock this 0-year-old's teeth in. Oh, there's Fs. F for confetti.
F for confetti? I mean, I don't know what that is, but I'm going to join in. There we go.
Okay, yeah. I would love to provide this confetti. What do you mean? What do you want? What's this? Do I need to scroll up?
Oh, it's for your wedding. Because you got married.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Sorry, I thought
it was a demand of us.
Yeah.
I thought we'd missed something. But
we
no,
had.
we're just delighting in your personal success.
We'd missed to mark the occasion. We were in the wrong.
Yes.
Do we still have the Army of Satan? Yes, here they are.
There we go. And the 3 witches associated. We've got Jezebel, Morgan Le Fay, and who's the other one?
Cersei.
Cersei the witch from the Odyssey.
If people want to throw the bouquet, absolutely. If you want to take a poll on who amongst the chat catches it, or I don't know, who's an unmarried courtier. Actually,
Baloo cannot get married because he is now bishop.
That's a shame.
He's still our lover, I think. I think he's still our lover. But oh, what's this?
The court is all astir with ideas of a new era coming. The righteous ones will be saved through fire. With the investigation into a White Rider ongoing, I can make light of the situation or take a firm stand of the matter of this delusional zealot. Our 3 choices are: I'll slip some horse puns into all my speeches.
Oh no.
The High Chief of funny air of pissing myself gets smooth talker. It turns our risk of revolt down. I'll give a speech on the dangers of heresy. I get an agent of virtue trait. Or I'll threaten anyone who has gentle feelings towards the villain.
Oh, okay.
And I become a belligerent ruler for not that long. None of these last that long. But yeah, we'll take a poll on this. Horse puns, anti-heresy speech, or threaten villains' gentle friends.
Yes. So bear in mind, before we choose the horse puns option.
Well, I don't think you're going to stop.
That we're being threatened by a 7-foot-tall woman who is possibly deaf, and our solution is to make puns like saying, "Hey, why don't you stop?" It's gonna be that kind of stuff, isn't it? I don't...
Yeah. It's gonna be like, "Oh, I say nay to you taking over the mortal realm." That kind of
imagine
stuff.
a bear saying it. But imagine
really deep voice, like Eeyore Bernison from the Golden Compass.
Yeah, an indecipherable cork voice. Okay. How's the poll doing?
Jamba has asked, do we die if we get this wrong? I think there's a good chance that this could be a very dangerous event chain.
Yeah.
Just reading it, just feeling the vibe, I think it could be a doozy.
It's called End of Days. I can't remember exactly what happens.
But, there's high stakes.
Yeah. I mean, the event command contained the letters RIP, which is not a good sign.
I'm going to remove England as beautiful Stockport because we did that.
Oh, excellent. Kissing myself, funny bear horse.
Yeah, if you put it like that, you've absolutely swung. That's the kind of poll writing that is absolutely non-neutral.
Yeah.
If you're linking horse puns into the funny bear continuation, there's no way. There's no way that's a fair poll. Okay, we're now doing horse puns to try and stop death. We've sabotaged an enemy. We can no longer... I think we can no longer have a claim on that place, but at least it's sabotaged.
We should definitely... Are we planning to...
Smash Mide. Let's do it now.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Our troops have to be out of the county, I think.
This is a troop that we can't get rid of.
No, it's fine. It doesn't have to stand down. It just has to be out of foreign lands.
It's on its way, yeah.
It's happening. It's happening.
Oh no, apparently we have raised some army levies, have we? Yeah, we have.
Oh.
This must be some of us, guys.
All right.
Okay, army levies. Stand down, guys.
Okay.
And now we will declare war.
Okay, let's do it.
This should be an open and shut war, and we'll gain 3 extra counties. So this is really good for us.
It's going to be great.
It's gonna be
unless, of course, the End of Days event causes us to die and we lose all of our territory to our 3 children.
I don't want to think or talk like that.
No, you're right. We
Good
must
vibes
not.
only chat.
Yes, absolutely. You're absolutely right, Sean. People suggesting that Glitterhoof is perhaps this White Rider.
Oh, well that might be alright. I mean, it doesn't mean that Glitterhoof hasn't become death, FYI.
I think she might be vengeful. Okay, so there's another... You see that army of 3,000 in the Orange territory?
Yes.
I think they may have been called into the war. I'm not entirely sure. Can you see who they are?
They are the army of Laex, which is this place. This is this... So this army actually belongs to this area, and I don't understand that at all.
There must be a vassal.
They're a really powerful vassal, much more powerful than us.
Make sure you move all of your troops into the county there in the middle.
Yes, good. Shall I just bring everyone? No,
that's... not necessarily. No, don't move them near the army. Keep them away, I would say, for now.
Oh, I thought we wanted to move everyone into lakes.
Well, they'll outnumber you. So you just want to consolidate your army to minimize losses and increase speed times.
Yeah, so I'm going to... Oh, a bigger army moves faster, is that right?
A bigger army moves slower.
That's what I thought, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move everyone to this top county, and then we'll start invading from the north down.
Sounds good.
I didn't realise... I looked at the ruler and they were 0 years old and had access to 300 troops. I thought it'd be a doddle.
Yeah.
It isn't a doddle, it's actually bad.
Well, as a tribe, obviously, you can call your vassals to... Oh, what's this?
The court was in a state of disarray. I hear yelling outside. To troops, my lord. A servant stutters, panic in his eyes. There appears to be a large military force amassing outside our gates. Their banner is that of the White Rider. Okay, 2 options. Calm down, I shall parley with the army leader. I use my diplomacy to attempt to avoid bloodshed. I have quite a lot of diplomacy.
You've got 15. That's excellent diplomacy.
Or I go words for the weak and I boldly ride out onto the battlefield to face the lunatic.
That might end our game.
That might end our game completely. But I have quite high diplomacy for a leader, so I really think we should... I mean... Oh, Jambud, we're not a sickly... We're not Bjorn. We're a strong 29-year-old, confident, gregarious bear. Kind bear.
With 3 partners.
Yeah.
And
I'm beloved. Yeah. Really want to stress that we have a high chat. We've got high diplomacy. Diplomacy is more likely to succeed, and the second option could kill us. Really want to stress these things. But again, it's your vote.
The chat are with us in this one, I think. I think Mono throwing caution to the wind.
Okay, I say we can close it down. I think we may live to see another day. Well, maybe, I don't know.
Let's see. We get some piety though, which is great.
Misha of Catholic Reckoning. They've thrown in an event bear here. I don't know if you've noticed this.
Oh, click on it. Click on it. Oh, so this, I think this might be the White Rider.
Oh, well, she hasn't got that many troops. So the White Rider is a bear called Misha. Flamboyant schemer, an adventurer, attractive, gregarious, paranoid, stubborn, zealous.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be our friend. Maybe we can seduce her.
She actually likes me quite a lot.
Oh, that's nice. Well, you're a smooth talker. You put those horse puns into your speech.
Well, I'd say the two largest reasons that she likes me, according to this breakdown, is because of my sex appeal and because I've got King Morl's meme machine. So,
yeah, right.
We've planned well for this.
Absolutely.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying seduce her. I think we can. No, we can't.
No.
Okay, so we were doing parlay, right? Did I see that win?
We're doing parlay, yeah.
Okay, well, wish us luck. Let me just do some boring army stuff. I do not want to be in this army. Oh, Cheeky Biscuit is here. That's nice.
Sure, if you are in this army, you get the bonuses of King Morl's meme machine. So basically, your army only gets the bonuses of King Morl's meme machine.
Oh, all right. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in the army.
And you get... It's good, you know.
My swords are low.
Your swords are low, but you've got King Morl's meme machine.
I've got meme machine on my side. Okay.
Yeah.
We cannot seduce Death Bear. Sadly, I did try.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Oh.
The guards throw the leader to the floor before me. So this is the mad woman who's been agitating the realm. The righteous shall be spared from the flame. If you are pure, you have nothing to fear from me, she proclaims passionately. Three options. Number 1. Enough. Let us make a deal. You ask Misha to disband her troops in exchange for a title. Okay, so we give her a title.
Does she get land?
So she would be part of the court, and maybe it'll open us up for seducing her.
Yeah.
In prison. Or burn alive.
Okay.
Well, that is your options.
I'd say the top one is pretty terrible. You're just giving her some land for no reason. But it says that you get rid of her troops, disband her troops. Does that mean she has troops? Would you get her troops if you threw her in prison? I don't know. Or
would the troops revolt against me capture? No, when you capture a leader, normally that's like you've won the war.
That's the end of it, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I can't see the options. Yeah, enough. Let us make a deal. You'll clear your head in prison, or heretics must burn.
I'd go for 2, I think.
I'm scared of her enough to give her land. Because she's death, isn't she?
Well, I don't think she is death. I think
it's just a bear that's gone a bit loopy-loo? I think she's just
an angry bear.
Well, to me that feels like death.
These things aren't mutually exclusive, again, as we've been over. But I'm not sure. I think I'd rather just kill her. You know.
Oh, just burn her?
Yeah. No, well, I think I'd rather just... I don't know. I'd go for option 2. I'd put her in prison.
I don't know what I'd pick. I think all options are valid in different ways.
Yeah, I just don't want to lose any land. I don't think it's worth it.
I'm scared of her, because I guess call me naive, but she said she's death, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, but we don't want to chat. We don't want to give her land. Oh, everyone's voting.
Oh, everyone listen to me as though I know what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry. I wanted to be a comic foil to your sensible suggestion, but everyone's listened to it.
After my wise words of wisdom, 6.7% of the total vote share. Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, there's a little swing of 10% towards me, but I can see where this is going.
The chat's horny. Now it explains it.
Oh,
wisdom falls upon death. Horns. just the sigh of having to deal with the terminally horny chat.
Yeah. This is like the weekly outlet.
Yeah. Well, I think she's getting land. That's kind of sad. Yeah. But I mean, we definitely won't get invaded by death or an army of death.
No. All right, let's see what happens then.
Sorry, Ben. Sorry about my community.
Okay. So she's got that bit of land now.
What bit of land? But she's my vassal, right?
Yeah, she's got the bit of land that you're currently in.
Yeah, at least she's a vassal, though.
You got another bear.
Can I seduce? Yeah, we got another bear guy.
Oh, hang on, Sean. You are her heir.
Oh, well, great. Well, when she dies, then I just get her stuff.
Yeah. Be it now or be it later.
Yeah, this says no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, little nest egg. No problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm moving into Westmeath and the invasion will begin.
Here we go.
Oh, hello. What do you want?
What's this?
To the great High Chief Funnier, we propose that King...
He wants to marry a random courtier, I think.
Wait, the King of England just wants to marry... What? This random woman? She's not noble.
She's got 10 swords. She is noble. She's from some house that I won't pronounce, but
Flam?
10 swords isn't bad. No, that one.
Oh, yeah. House Uanil. Oh, yeah. Anyone wants to do the exclamation mark Irish. It still feels mad, but is there any benefit to me that the King of England wants to marry this woman from my court?
Really doesn't make a difference either way.
All right. Hey, fill your boots.
Yeah, why not? Sean, you've got a scroll.
Oh, yes.
What's that? Is that just...
Raise tribal army. I've got loads of prestige, and I'm worried about leaks coming in.
I would say save it for when and if the leaks do.
Okay.
Perhaps is what I would suggest.
I'm going with you. Yeah, defo.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing a bit of a war. Kind of got to keep an eye on what's going on because it's very easy to just make a mistake in a war, and it's not so good.
Yeah.
Let's make sure. Okay, so our... Oh, hello.
Oh! The White Rider died.
What?
Oh.
Why?
She died. What did she die?
No, she didn't die.
What? She
didn't die.
Hang on, wait, Sean, just click past this. There's an event box.
She's left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Click.
Oh yeah, I'll check on these. 1 second. Sorry to the tippers. I'm just confused by something else. To the respected High Chief Funnier of pissing myself. Sorry, just having to say that so many times. By now I have left my estate. You should know I never wanted a title. However, you are not the first person to fail to see the truth. I will pray for you, High Chief Funnier. May the heavens spare you the fire.
Oh, and she's just gone.
It was the good option after all.
Oh, wow.
It was the good option.
Wow. Well done, everyone.
Because maybe if we'd put her in prison, she'd be like, I'm dead. I think what we won is not the army of death knocking on our door.
Can we seduce her now?
I'm afraid not. We still got seduction as our focus, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know, we can't seduce her.
No, not to be.
Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, we've got a horse option. My half-brother Andrew Eldritch lacks all passion and ambition, perfectly content with his lot in life.
This is your half-brother who is a horse and the reincarnation of Glitterhoof and immortal, but is bear culture.
And Spanish.
Yes.
It suits his position. Andrew Eldritch gains content, and you say it's okay that you're just happy with your lot. That's not a problem. Or you say, no, you can't just be happy as you are, and then the horse stops being happy. What's the point of this event? You just get to choose if the horse is happy. That's it.
Yes.
Because there's a trait which is happiness. It means you're less good at intrigue, I guess, because you're a bit less paranoid.
Yeah. But you're so much more pious.
Yeah, it's overall better to be happy. I mean, shouldn't need to sell that, right?
This Andrew Eldritch is the son of Glitterhoof, I think, and Berry, Queen of Scots.
Oh, Andrew Eldritch is the soul of Glitterhoof, contained within the son of...
My apologies, yes. The immortal soul contained within... Conceived posthumously.
While that is filling up with the obvious answer,
let
me just check on those donations. Thank you very much, Night Screen, for that £2.50 donation. Rename Lan Nick Flan to Random Woman. Yeah, I'm just going to rename the King of England's wife. And then a character called Jason. Yeah, absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you very much, Pissing Myself Funny Bear, for that £2.50 tip.
Is that any character to be Jason?
Yeah, no specification. So we'll look around.
Could that be the King of England?
Oh yeah, Jason and Random Woman. Yeah. I'm game for that.
I think that
marries the two tips. It's nice.
But also, of course, as the Kingdom of Pissing itself expands ever northward, we need to be thinking about the Kingdom of Beautiful Stockport across the Irish Sea.
Yes, because once we have expanded to become the King of England, the King of Ireland, the King of Pissing Myself, I correct myself quite a lot there.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, we have only, in terms of land grabs, there's mainly this massive island here, or we bypass it and we go to the north of France. But that is, once we throw a lot into mainland Europe, it gets very dicey. Let's do that then. Let's do that right now, and then the horse is happy. Perfect. Okay, so King Aethel here, the liberator of beautiful Stockports, will hereby just Jason. There you go.
Is that any particular Jason that he's named after?
If you have any headcanon for who this Jason is, feel free to share, or just keep it private. You can know who the Jason is privately.
Random Woman.
I feel like I'm doing Random Woman a disservice here with that name, but at the time it felt mad that normally you marry highborn if you're the ruler of a massive kingdom. You lose prestige for marrying below your.
You really? Maybe it was love, Sean. Who are we to judge?
Maybe it was love. Doesn't seem to be a mechanic that's built very well into this game.
No, I think it's just a numerical modifier.
Pissing myself. Jason was a very, very minor character from the Meme Machine stream. So minor, I'd completely forgotten about them. They were they were a boat operator of a small Anglesey boating tourist trap that whenever he took people out, the boating place got 1-star reviews on TripAdvisor.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Yeah, he either spoke too much about himself, his own personal life, or he spoke too little and just didn't say anything informative.
In the context of this game, is he involved with the pissed fleet?
Oh, well, he's the King of England now, but I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know if he can be both.
No. Yeah, good point. So they've taken one of your counties in Ossory, but
not for long. Not for long. I'll come grab that back.
Yeah. You're steaming along. You've got 11% in the war score. Everything's going well.
I think this will be all right. I'll even ping up the speed a little bit more because I don't want to think about anything else while the war's going on, but I want the war to be dealt with faster.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Fluffy's here. Oh, this is a nice little event. You just improved the child. Father, calls Fluffy, pulling on my arm. Seems to be a name of bear culture, but isn't actually a bear. Pleading to play with her and her latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important works I'm in the middle of. Yeah, how could I say no to such sweet, innocent exuberance? And then we just pay attention to our daughter for a bit, and our daughter gains a nice trait.
That's very nice.
And we'll find out what that is now. Oh, we didn't. We don't know. What you got? Nothing.
That's the enemy.
Ah, good. I'm glad the enemy didn't get a nice trait.
Yeah, she's got nothing.
What have you got? Syphilis. Well, why have you got syphilis? I paid attention to you.
Oh my god. That's horrible.
Moving down to the county below.
Just had someone come into my room. Who's this? What's this?
While attending prayer one early morning, I noticed my brother Lugade drowsing off on his seat. Meanwhile, our fellow members of the Benedictine order are deep in their contemplation and do not seem to have noticed yet. Shall I wake him up? Sort of is kind to him. That's nice to wake him up so he doesn't lose face. Or I'd leave him sleeping.
He's happy. He's happy sleeping. Maybe he's had a long day.
I know that there's sort of a benefit where he could be grateful if you wake him up, but I can't remember what happens if you just let him sleep.
He becomes well rested and is more prepared to tackle the tasks of the next day.
Well, it's just sort of a minor thing to think about. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
By the by, our neighbours are going to be having a big party soon. Can people hear the chatting through the window yet?
I've been able to hear it, but
Okay, can the chat hear? Can the chat hear my neighbours? Because I can pull the windows to a little bit. It's one no from Red Quixote.
yeah. No,
If the chat can't hear it, then it's fine. If it does get too loud, just let me know. Very easy to just pull the windows in a bit.
This event has reminded me, Sean, that we are in the Benedictine order, which comes with its own set of powers.
I get to make children more well behaved, right? Because I'm a Benedictine bear.
I think so. I mean, if you go over to the blue tab on the furthest right there, and hover over.
I'm on the second thing. I can become celibate. Not about to do that. And I can give spiritual guidance.
Yeah, you can remove vices, remove red traits. And what's the one to the left?
I have the wisdom of Saint Benedict. So it just means that when my wards grow up, they might have some better traits, more pious traits.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? So we can definitely.
Yeah, I might have a look at my heirs. Stutter. I mean, I'm not. I can't. I'm not a speech therapist. I just deal with vices.
Yeah.
I can't deal with cancer either.
Cancer's not a vice.
Tell you what, he's received consistently good treatment.
Yeah, he's doing all right. And he's got a surprising amount of intrigue for a 1-year-old.
I actually have high hopes for Barnacles Morl.
Yeah.
I've got a physician, right? This guy's being treated properly.
Yeah, you do have a physician. Yeah.
Waking him up.
Oh, what's this?
I gently prod him, but I get no reaction. Then I shove my elbow into his side, which, remember, I'm a bear, so that's gonna... He will wake up then.
Kill him.
Yeah, it will shunt him into, like, heavy earth and brickwork of a monastery.
Crush his ribs.
Yeah. Throws him clear across the room like a scene from The Matrix.
Yeah.
A flash of anger in them. Then his face turns red and he blinks, the situation dawning on him suddenly. "Thank you," he mumbles sheepishly. "Think nothing of it, friend." And he likes me more by 15 points likes.
Oh, brilliant. We did it.
I'm glad someone said Benedictine, because I've been thinking it the whole time.
Oh.
Here we are winning this war. Everything's going pretty well. And we haven't had to call in the tribal angry guys.
Well, soldiers.
Tribal angry guys.
I prefer angry guys. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I think we're going to storm the kingdom of Maid.
Exclamation mark Irish, if you want to work that out.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, hello. Line of succession. For some reason, my son has now jostled his way up to the top of...
No, oh, yeah, it was...
It was Fluffy before.
Interesting.
Interesting and very good.
Yes.
Now my heir inherits. That's what you always want to be the case.
Yeah. I'd crush that small army, Sean.
Yeah, okay.
Because you've left a very small garrison.
This war is open and shut. Very happy about this.
Yeah.
Then we will control... There comes a point in trying to become a king, or a duke sometimes, where if you own most of the land of that kingdom or duchy, you might be able to just create the title and use that as a claim on everyone else.
Yeah, actually, Sean, we might be able to...
Well, almost certainly look at that after this war, because then we'll own... If you think about how much we'll have of Ireland then...
I think we'll be one county short of being able to declare ourselves king.
Okay, well, we can work on that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, okay. Josie says that leeks is pronounced leash, and Mide is Meath. Really good, thank you.
Oh, I've heard of Meath before. Yeah.
Oh, Alden Boy or Auden Boy. The mods that we're using, I'll rename everyone. Just one. We've used at least one custom event that we've made ourselves.
Yeah.
That's just some disruption.
Ruler Designer unlocked as well.
Ruler Designer unlocked. And better portraits. I think that might be it, though.
Yeah. Option for more.
I might just put it on scheme. I think.
God, she's so. Oh, one useful thing actually is stealing technology is quite good.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then you can. It's just good.
Because we're gonna need legalism, but I don't know how to build that up. I'm not so good on the technology tab.
It's the weakest part of the game, to be honest. It's very passive, very slow, but it helps if you've got a 38 intrigue person. Maybe.
It's time for the bear to counsel the horse again.
Oh.
My half-brother Andrew Eldritch has a tender and loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle. I fear he's going to get hurt someday. Shall I say, those who love get love in return? Shall I show everyone in the castle how virtuous the horse is? Or shall I thank the Blessed Virgin for Andrew Eldritch's virtues? So in terms of what that will do, if I just say those who love will get love in return, then the horse will become more diplomatic and will become kind. And it will like me a lot more because it's happy with how it was brought up.
Sean, I will say that the first option in the poll has been labelled "My Lovely Horse."
Well, I don't need to go any further, but
yeah,
just so we know, if I show everyone how virtuous he is, everyone in the court starts hating the horse because they're jealous of the horse. And if I thank the Blessed Virgin, then either nothing happens or the horse gets jealous. I'm not sure of who.
Is it of the Blessed Virgin?
Yeah, of Mary.
Of Mary, Mother of Jesus.
Yeah, this horse is jealous of Mary.
I mean, to be fair, this horse is immortal. I mean, I feel that's one up.
One up from Mary. Yeah, Mary wasn't immortal. Mary basically had like one big event.
Yeah, she got it in really early. Then
she was a one-hit wonder. And to be fair, she nailed it. She gave birth to the Son of God.
Like under difficult circumstances, can I just say?
Yeah. I mean, what, as in no C-sections or cesareans or anything?
No doctors.
All natural.
No epidurals.
Yeah, lots of hay.
Lots of hay.
Oh, Josie Hypatia, we did cover that. We covered that very, very recently.
Yeah, better portraits mod, rule designer unlocked. I think that's it, and one custom event.
Yeah.
For Glitter, which failed.
It failed, but that's because we'd already. I guess because we've already made the game dumb in other ways. It's hard to account for that when we make custom events.
There were too many horses, basically.
It looks like we're going to teach the horse that love is just a boomerang. Or a roller coaster.
Yeah. Life is a highway.
Yeah, reciprocal.
Circular.
If you put highways out into the world, some of them will come back.
Started in the 60s.
Nice.
We've won the war, Sean.
Oh, yes. Cowabunga.
Ah.
Look how much island we have. Look how much pissing myself we have. Okay.
She hates you, though.
Well, why wouldn't she?
Yeah, to be fair, in her defence.
Okay, I'm going to bring my troops down.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need these troops taking up valuable space. Of course, the army of Satan are still around. They won't reinforce, though, so this is kind of just a... They won't disappear, but nor will they reinforce. They'll just live until they die. Now
that you're no longer at war, I'd remove yourself from the head of the armies, because you do have a chance of dying.
What? Just even if I'm just chilling out? Do you know Lady Barrington can jump in? Probably don't want that, though. Let's put this...
Yeah. Sorry, ignore me. I thought I got excited.
Well, how do I put no one in? Oh, could I just resign?
Yeah, just resign.
Yeah, I don't need commanders of a sitting army of... Okay. Open council positions?
Hang on, Sean. I think your wife just died.
No. Actually, no. That's just bad. That is just bad.
Under suspicious circumstances.
Oh, someone killed my wife. There's no way of finding out after the fact who killed my wife, is there? There's no...
No, it's like it's discovered at point of death.
And if it isn't discovered at point of death, that's it. Right? A forever mystery. I might keep an eye on the intrigue tab. So, Kings of Leon's trying to kill me, but isn't very close. Oh, I can ask Kings of Leon not to kill me.
Or you could imprison him. But you want to give him land so you can shave him, don't you?
I need to make him give him a minor title, shave him, and then put him in prison. Put him in prison completely bald.
You could do that now.
Do I get the land back? Hang on. Do I get the land back if someone goes in prison?
You could, if you have revocation of title law passed.
Probably don't. I don't have many laws at all.
No.
I'll just look at someone who's got something.
But I think that Kings of Leon is related to you, isn't he?
Kings of Leon? By marriage, I think. Let me have a look. Kings of Leon is my sister's husband, so not really related to me.
Yeah, he's your brother-in-law, former brother-in-law.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Got some claims, though, I wouldn't mind having.
Hmm.
Look at that beard. I need to sort that out.
Yeah, it's just a mess, isn't it? You could give him some land, and then try to revoke it.
Maybe I could revoke a land off this child, give it to him, and then put him in prison.
That's a good shout.
Thanks. Okay, this person's super powerful, so I'm not going to deal with that. I'll just deal with some land I don't care about.
That's the one. She doesn't like you. She's got minus 96.
I cannot revoke. Oh. Must have a special revoke reason if you have a truce. Got to wait for this truce to wear out.
Yeah, that'll take a few years.
Well, that's why it's on the list. We need a lot more laws, Sparkle. We need to build ourselves. We're basically like a disorganized tribal community, and we need to become a feudal society. But the thing is that passing laws, two problems. One is that mainly people hate you for it. So the strategy tends to be pass a law, die, and then you inherit the kingdom, and they go, well, you didn't pass this law, so I don't hate you for it.
Yeah.
And then passing laws is very slow. You often need at least a decade between two laws. So all in all, kind of a slow process. This guy's an incredible warrior. Raps Galwin. Cool to I'm pissing myself.
Yeah, well done.
Let's use it to reinforce the army.
You should get married.
Yes. Let's do that now. Okay. New wife.
That's the one.
New wife, new life.
Ooh, the Countess of Lugo in Spain, I think that is.
Night Screen, the land we got off the White Rider Bear was just land we gave to the White Rider Bear, and then she gave it back. So
she didn't want it.
We didn't gain any good land from that. We lost land we would rather have had in the first place.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Field Time. How you doing? Let's do adults only.
Yes.
And also, we're looking for people who live nearby. So what have you got? Oh.
There is an Irish woman from Desmond, but she doesn't have any claims. Oh no, she does. Desmond and Meath. I think we own both of those.
Yeah, I'm worried that we already have those.
Yeah.
Desmond. Yeah, not useful to us.
You could always, instead of going for someone with claims, you could just go for someone with amazing traits. So up there, you just passed her. I saw a Joan woman.
Yes. Well, okay, so let's go through them. She's a skilled tactician. She's a cavalry leader. She's ugly. That's not a problem. Zealous. Greedy. That's actually good. Cruel. That's all right, actually. Proud. That's pretty good. And honest. Not actually fantastic.
She tells it how it is.
Yeah, I think I want someone who's just chill. There's no one here that is like nearby. Oh, Scottish. No. Scottish.
Oh, Scottish is good.
Just one claim. And also honest, humble, diligent, child of a concubine, mastermind theologian. Reduces fertility quite a lot though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not actually a tremendous amount of good choices here.
Chat, are you seeing... Oh, actually, Sean, there was someone with a strong trait up there.
Strong?
Antonia. That's pretty good.
Okay. Italy. Okay, that's just going to be someplace in Italy. I'm not going for Italy, so I'm not going to worry about that. Just temperate, kind, wrathful, proud, elusive shadow, so strong intrigue. I could go for Antonia.
Yeah, she's nice. And she wants to get married.
We'll keep an eye out if there's anything else, but given there are so few, I might just go in for Antonia. We're roughly the same age as well.
Yeah, so it's not weird.
I mean, I'm a bear.
Yeah, but you're a well, but a
Yeah.
thick bear.
Well, yeah, that normalises it. Nothing massively
No,
standing out to
there's
me.
no one that impressive politically.
Yeah, let's go for Antonia.
I think maybe this is the kind of case where someone like Jason just decides they want to marry a random woman.
Yeah, because you just look around people and you think, I just want love. The
Yeah,
source is not important.
no. You want a strong Italian woman.
I lose a bit of prestige because I'm marrying below my status, but it's fine. I've got prestige to burn, I think.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Cara.
I can't. Well, Mono, we only came up with one possible. The reason we're not voting is because we weren't looking across lots of people and thinking, "Oh, these are all good candidates." We just saw one viable option,
Yeah, basically.
and if we're just putting it against every possible option, there's like 30 women on that list.
Which is too many.
I'm just pushing it through.
Okay.
Yeah, we do lose prestige, but if you look at my prestige, I've got like 1700, so I'm not too worried actually. So,
Oh, Sean.
married.
I see the 5th thing along at the top. There's got a bit of a.
Oh, why am I threatening? Oh, I can create a title. The Duchy of Leinster.
Ooh. Well, sure. Before you do that.
Oh, I'm not. I wasn't about to go straight in. I'm
Okay.
gonna look.
Okay. If you have multiple titles at the highest title that you have, so 2 duchies,
Yeah.
then when you die, your realm will literally be split into 2. So you want to keep everything under 1 title as much as you can.
So maybe don't do this. Are you thinking?
I don't think you need to do it until you need to create. I think you need 2 duchies to make a kingdom. I might be wrong, chat. Feel free to correct me. So, how far away are you from creating Ireland?
Yes. Let's take a good look at that. So, all of these places are part of the Kingdom of Ireland. Oh, I'm not that far off.
You're 1 away.
I am 1 away. So you need to control 51%, and I have 47 with 9. So what's 47 divided by 9? No, I think 1 will definitely cover it.
Yeah, definitely.
So if I was to... Hang on. We could take a gamble, right? Because if we manage to get Leinster by creating this duchy, grab that, but then we use that to create the Kingdom of Ireland and become the King of Ireland, then we no longer will split our kingdom because we have one main title, which is the King of Ireland.
Yes, but I think we should first focus on seeing if we have any other claims that we can press. Because if we can just get a random county...
There's the Duchy of Ulster.
Well,
actually, these are all quite split up into different places. One of these could be quite weak, such as this one right here. Oh, we don't have a valid casus.
No, you can only declare when the duchy's been made. Sean,
you're right. It doesn't exist. Yeah.
I'm looking at the tiny little county, the green one, just above the orange one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be ruled by a Norseman.
You are correct. I could holy war it.
Yeah.
Or I could de jure.
He's got a truce. You've got a truce.
And I can...
It costs you 1,000 prestige. Do we have any other options? Maybe we should put this to chat, but let's...
Oh, I see. Right. What can I see when the truce ends? The truce ends... Oh, God, in ages. In 9 years. That's too long.
Yeah.
We could do it.
I think... hang on. Let's check all of our options first,
but
Sean.
all pagan rulers in the whole world will hate me for it.
Not such a big thing. They won't hate you that much.
And also they hate me anyway, right? Because we're like mortal enemies.
Yeah, you're Christian. But if you have any other way to press any other claims on any other parts of Ireland...
Well, there might be... Let's just chance our hands on everything. Who's our Chancellor? Jezebel. So she should be doing a better job than this. Can't declare war on you. The swords. I could claim Devon on behalf of... Just my command. She doesn't have anything.
That wouldn't help.
Oh, my maximum domain went up. I can have more holdings.
Yeah. So, Sean, I mean,
Oh,
if
hang on,
we,
hang on.
oh,
I've got a ducal claim on Meath.
oh, who's that? Who's that ruled by?
We're just
Ivar
ruled by a big guy. It
Sean, look at his nickname.
the Bearless. It's King Ivar the Bearless. I'm gonna take over. Meath's gonna get a bear.
Oh my god.
So we're going to become the King of Ireland by defeating King Ivar II of Bearless, who currently is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wars. So we're just going to pop in, take one county and come out. I don't think they'll have the army to spare. They've got 119 soldiers.
Should we go for it?
Yeah, my neighbours are gearing up to a big party, so I'm going to shut my windows before it goes bonkers.
Nice.
Back in a second, then we'll war up.
Keep the Taskmaster chat going, guys. How do you end up in 8 wars? Extremely poor gameplay that is not crowdsourced. It's what happens when you don't democratize it.
I have returned.
Sean, I forgot to tell Cara that I didn't get a haircut.
I'll find out this way.
Yeah.
Bad move.
I've really fucked up.
Well, at least Cara got to find out.
Yeah, that's true. Same can't be said for many people.
What the people in the world who don't know you've had a haircut?
Yeah.
That's most of them.
Well, I know, that's why it's so bad. It's almost 7 billion. Well, it's above 7 billion. It's not almost 7 billion.
I was about to tell a story, but actually I shouldn't tell it. I keep forgetting that like anyone could watch these. Okay.
All right, what we got? Did your claim?
War.
Josie, I did not even notice that you tried to prompt a compliment, but
sorry, if it makes anyone feel better, I commented on Ben's haircut real early doors. Although I think I forgot to I just said you've had a haircut. But
it was very neutral.
It was neutral when I look back on my own memory, because I was thinking, well, actually, you didn't see it, but in private, I was nice to Ben about the haircut. But I thought, no, I wasn't. I just acknowledged it.
we opened up the Google Hangout call. He said, "You've had a haircut," and then we sat 25 minutes in silence, and then we started the stream.
No, we didn't. You were bleeding profusely from the face.
Oh yeah. I had just before the stream started. I shaved, and I really fucked up my face there, and I was bleeding profusely for about half an hour, and I've still got these tissue covered in blood here. So that occupying my attention for most of the pre-stream.
Yeah, it was so bad that we did consider that we have to make a feature of it within the stream because it might be visible blood.
Yeah,
because I was thinking that you can't. I don't know if visible blood is a trigger that you need to worry about, but one way you could circumvent it is fictionalize it. And make it pretend that you've been in a fist fight or something, and then you don't need to address it.
But it's still real blood.
Yeah, but they don't. If someone thinks something is fake, then I think it's more palatable.
Yes.
Or maybe what I'm doing is being very devious. I've got too high an intrigue stat.
That's true. Whereas my blood stat is just through the floor.
Yeah, you've actually tanked your blood attributes.
It's all gone now.
Oh, let's explain the poll that's just come up. So we are a cook has prepared a fine meal, but the priest preached about temperance. I'm going to eat loads of this food regardless, or I will eat temperately and have bread and water.
Yeah. Does not specify whether or not this is pre-hibernation food, in which case the second option would almost certainly kill the bear.
Oh, would that not be horrible where you're a bear, so the game insists that you sleep 6 months of the year in a cave?
Yeah, it's a black screen from November through May.
You're back in the Regency period, you find out what happened.
Yeah.
Because at least a child regent, they are there. They might understand, but they can be briefed. But a bear, they're fully asleep.
They get to wear the crown and sort of hang out in the court, and I don't know what you do with your child king.
I don't know. It must be really hard to play with other kids, right? Because if they even get a whisper that oh god, this is the bloody king, I wouldn't want to
If
play
I was a
marbles with
child,
the king.
if I was a child and a king, and someone beat me in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I thought that they'd misrepresented some of the card text, that might be cause for execution.
Well, I mean, that shows you're a much better child king than me, because if they beat me, and I think they probably beat me fair and square, that's grounds for execution. I'm the liege of Yu-Gi-Oh here.
Yeah, I am the king of games.
Yeah, it is always time to duel.
Yeah. Method of execution is hanging, guillotine, or
Yeah,
shadow realm banishment.
blue eyes, white guillotine.
Having all the methods of execution repainted to look like the card art from Yu-Gi-Oh.
What are we doing? Riffing on Yu-Gi-Oh, basic entry level Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge with medieval execution methods.
Sean, we can broaden it beyond entry level Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge if you'd so like.
Oh no, I can't. Blue eyes, white guillotine was probably as good as you're getting from me, I'm afraid.
No, okay.
All I have in my back pocket is you've activated my trap cards, and that's it. I'm out.
I built a custom version of Monopoly, which integrates Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Wow.
Which Kara's played around.
Kara, can I get a review of this, please?
Yeah. Post about it, Kara. You role play as a company, and trap and spell cards replace community chests and chants, and you can collect the 7 Dragon Balls, and you can also win by summoning Exodia.
Pissing myself. Thank you very much for that £2.50 donation. By Norlay, did you mean Morley? Because that is actually I think you've missed a couple, but that actually is already that already is a donation, because it originally said Moray.
Yeah.
But now it says Morley. but I'm fine with it now being changed again to say Morley. Oh, it says Morley, but well, what do you want? Do you want to flip that and change it, or you can still push it through?
Or do you want to name something else Morley?
Yeah, I think the general principle has been, if a donation comes through and doesn't quite fit or doesn't quite work, or was founded on stuff that doesn't turn out to work or be true, that you're happy to have another try.
We could force make an heir. If you pan over to East Anglia, Sean, you'll see we've got Hash and Browns. Could there be a third?
Hash Browns. We've got Essex. Yeah, I just wanted to show off that this Morley. So it is already Siab Morley. Siab comes with its own sort of backstory that I don't want to go into. But to the people who understand it, it can be enjoyed. In fact, I can just explain. I had 2 Facebook accounts, but then someone must have reported one, and Facebook said we got a real names policy here, and I sent in my birth certificate, which says Sean Morley, and whoever it got sent to inputted it wrong and called me Siab Morley. But because I was already had a strike against my account, I couldn't change my name again, basically permanently, because they'd verified that's your real name. Why would you ever need to change it? So because of their real name policy, I was Siab Morley for a really long time. But then I just used the other account. That ruined that account for me. And MonoDB has made me a mug. In fact, you can't see it on this mug. In fact, yeah, Ava, can you make me a tea, please? But can you make it in the Siab Morley mug and bring it up to me? And that's not me ordering Ava to make me a tea. There's an offer in there.
Oh yes.
There's an offer in the chat. Yes, so Atoll to Borley, that should be very doable. Siab Morley Borley. Perfect. Then I will quickly become...
Actually, Sean, I think you might be able to rename counties without tagging in.
Oh.
If you just go onto the county.
Yeah.
So if you click away from there, and just click on the county.
Click on the map, or
yeah. Sorry, if you just close this little chiefdom of yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then just click on the county. And just click next to Athol, like just right next to it in the text. Can you?
Yeah, I have in the past. I'm changing views. I have in
No.
the past seen that turn into a text thing.
Yeah, I
I've
don't know
never
what
been
it
able
is.
to create it. I can't always reproduce whatever conditions are required to make that happen.
Never mind then.
But good thinking. I know that it is possible somehow. Okay, let's become this guy. Play as 261 4931. Okay, and now I'm Roderick of Atoll, and then Atoll will become Borley. Do you have an adjective form for Borley that you'd like to put forward? Because I'm thinking Borlean is an obvious adjective form of Borley. Ballish.
I was thinking balliful. Ballish is good though.
Ballish is...
Ballesque.
Burlesque sounds.
I think the chat is jumping on ballesque.
It is pissing myself funny bears decision to make. I thought so. I thought everyone will be swept away by the burlesque. I mean, we won't see the adjective very often, mainly in wars, from my experience. But
it's always there. It's good to know. We'll know it's there. You know.
And now I am a bear once more.
Excellent.
So I'm threatening, which means a lot of people are going to be scared of me. It is a sign that we're doing well, though.
Yeah.
We're in. Have I got something I'm supposed to do?
You're at war with this place. You've just
and that's it, right?
Married. Yeah, that's it. That's why we were.
Phew.
And then we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, that was our undoing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Monopoly review. It's lots of fun. It's sort of a few different games at once, which is tricky to keep track of, but that's part of the game. I won, and to be honest, I couldn't explain how. I especially like the mechanic of off-character cards at the beginning. Ben would have to explain better. You should probably play Monopoly on stream. That's a pretty good review, I would say.
Oh, we could do it. You roll the character cards at the beginning. I think she means that you role play as a company, and the alignments are you can either be morally good, meekly neutral, or objectively evil.
Meekly neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm definitely very intrigued.
Oh yeah, maybe some point. Okay, so
someone's joined a defensive pact.
So one of the problems, Sean, is that because Meath is occupied by about 8 different people, you can't siege down that province because you're not at war with the person.
I getcha, but also my war ticker is going up because Meath has been taken, or I'm in a better position.
I'm not sure. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's gone up. It's not neutral, so I think maybe if I just wait, I'll win eventually.
I'd wait in the province as well.
Because... Yeah, I'm waiting in Westmeath, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting nearby in my own place.
Hang on, is Meath? Can you check who they're at war with? I have a feeling that they're at war. You see Kildare?
Do I see Kildare? Yeah.
That's your vassal. So they've declared war. Your vassal has declared war on the same county that you've declared war on.
Well, what does that mean then? If they win the war before me, then I get it anyway because my vassal has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Then we're double war. We're like double war on the same guy.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
Sorted. You can just relax. You can just chill out.
Spruce Beetle. Did we get married again? Yes. This is our new wife, High Chiefess Antonia of Pissing Myself. Elusive Shadow, strong. Now, oh, there's a crusade.
Well, this is the beginning of the Crusades.
Oh, okay. So this isn't a crusade. It's just showing that crusade can now happen.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, watch out, guys, because the Crusades might start. Just heads up. You don't need the text. It's just going, we're going to do a crusade. And we'll maybe cross that bridge slowly.
Yeah.
Bear
in mind that it would be a good point to become friends with the Pope if they're about to declare a crusade. And we are only £2.50 away from that incentive.
That's a good point,
and our wife doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
He's just Antonia.
Good points all round.
Just saying.
See you, Quirius. Enjoy your din.
Yeah.
A bunch of knights will form now. I'm not reading it all out. Just a bunch of people will form orders of knights because it's the Crusades.
Yeah, just what you do. Having a laugh.
I can't really do anything to this guy. Everywhere he owns has been sieged by someone.
Yeah, it'll implode in like a few years or months or something.
Do I just keep my levies up the whole time?
To be honest, you don't have to. You can probably just drop them.
I mean, I've got Satan, haven't I? So I don't need
Satan.
Satan will get me through.
But also, your vassal is storming it. I think.
Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. And we want to save our money to become a king, right? Becoming a king's really expensive.
Yeah, we'll need some dosh.
Yeah, we'll need a lot of chonga. So let's have a look at how much it requires. It costs. Oh, we got it. We got the money.
Oh, we're so close.
Yeah, we're going to become the king of Ireland, by which I mean the king of pissing myself. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you very much, Catbox, for that £2.50 donation. Our wife is now called Cilla Black.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Catbox. A fantastic singer.
Really? I don't think I... Yes, much before she was a presenter, right? She was a singer.
Yeah, I mean, I only knew her from... Was it Stars in the... What was it? I don't even know. It's some
Blind
90s
Date, Blind
game.
Date.
Blind Date.
Yeah.
But she was a cabaret singer. She did Morecambe and Wise.
Right.
Yeah, she's great. So now it's time to become friends with the Pope.
What a sentence. Perfect. Thank you very much. Ava Livis has just brought me a beautiful cup of tea bearing the Sieb Morley name there, just to honour Facebook's admin problems. And it also contains, maybe I've shown you this image before, but it's just me at the Glang show quite a lot of years ago eating a banana. Good memories.
How do you have it, Sean?
Banana?
Milk,
raw.
no sugar?
Oh yeah, milk, no sugar, yeah.
Yeah. Bananas are great cooked. Barbecue banana.
Oh yeah, put tinfoil on a banana, stick them on. Oh, night screen's here. Rename Desmond to Desmond's. Yeah, that should be easily done.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I have to... Oh, I can just do it from here because...
Desmondsian as well, I think.
Yeah, Desmondsian, like that.
Desmond's Ian.
Desmond's... What?
I think Desmondsian.
Yeah, it looks to me like Desmond Shan.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
We've hit the same problem.
Yeah. Night Screen, what do you think?
Yeah, and what adjectival form, please? And thank you very much for the donation, by the way.
Ooh, I like the word adjectival. That's good.
It's good, isn't it? And the great thing about adjectival is it is an adjective. Desmondsy, really good. Really clunky, horrible. Love it. Beautiful. This war will resolve very slowly.
Can we check what the war score is for your vassal? So if you go on Kildare and see what they're...
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, so if you go on the most left-hand war...
The most left-hand war, yes.
Oh.
Maybe I've clicked the wrong thing.
Yeah, just hover over it.
Hang on, I'll just go back in.
77%.
Okay, so they're getting there. Oh, my score's gone down. That is probably... So when you've declared a war, you kind of need to take... Oh, great, I've destroyed a smuggler's ring in the top right here. Hey, Cilla Black's prego.
Oh, brilliant. Good for her. She found her new name. Now she's with child.
They've just lost Meath. Who has Meath? Oh, God, Meath's at war with everyone. It'd be very hard to find out, maybe.
But once the first person wins that war, claiming that county, then that's theirs. That war's over. So,
okay, so the moment a relevant war loses... This is complicated. The moment a relevant war loses Meath, we can just stick the army of Satan in Meath and start sieging.
Well, I think the person who's going to win it is Kildare, which means it's going to be ours anyway. But basically, it'll be safe if that happens. It's not
let's
going to...
look at Kildare's colours. I don't know if that is Kildare's colours. I don't know what's going on.
I think it is. I think it is. Well, if you click on Meath, and you'll see that it's occupied in the middle crest on the tribe.
Occupied by the chieftain of Kildare. Okay, so Kildare is taking it.
Yeah. No, Josie, we don't have a name lined up for Scylla's spawn. But
That's true. Everything to play for, though.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
Sparkle, vassal is a hidden word. What, as in, it is censoring the word vassal. I wonder who was using the word vassal for rude stuff.
How can you use the word vassal for rude stuff?
Vessel?
That's not vassal.
No, you're right, but
It's a different one. Maybe short for Vaseline.
Yeah. I bet you can say Vaseline. Can someone say... Oh, ass. Yeah, Mono knows how to think about these things.
Hang on, I'm going to try it. No, it works fine. I can
You can say Vaseline. Is that definitely how you spell Vaseline?
Oh, vassal like asshole.
Oh, vasshole. Got ya.
Yeah. Vast hole.
You can't say ass. That's quite a high level of censorship.
Yeah.
Vasshole.
Vast Aline.
Okay, we're just chilling out waiting to win this war. Things are broadly going so much better than I could have. It's nice to have a one that's non-disastrous.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, who's this?
It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Cilla Black's husband, it is my duty to provide her with the support that she needs. Will I dispatch some maids? I'll lose a bit of gold, but I'll gain some piety. My wife is comforted and gets healthy. Can I sneeze?
Bless you.
I muted it on their end so they didn't have to go through it. But Ben...
Oh, I heard the full thing.
Oh, yes. You will have heard it. Big blast.
It was damp.
But I spared the crowd.
You did.
Or I can say, she doesn't need old women filling her head with nonsense. And I just lose some piety because I've been a bit cruel.
Oh, yeah, also, we need to befriend the Pope.
I had a niggle. Never in my wildest dreams would I thought it was because I forgot to befriend the Pope.
Yeah, well, so often is. So this is a very simple one, Sean. You just... It's char info, obviously, so you get his ID. And then it's just add_friend, space, and then his ID.
Oh. Thank you very much, Red Kyo. I'll deal with that in just a second.
Very slim.
What was it? Add_friend and then...
Add_friend, space... Oh, look at all those numbers.
But they're...
2616165.
Yeah.
All right, so he's a friend now.
Sylvester's my friend. Great,
so
thank you very much.
Let's see what kind of friend we've made, Sean.
Oh, we mean what kind of friend? What does this mean?
Who is he? What's he like?
Well, he's a theologian, probably bare minimum expectation for the Pope. He's a poet. He's malnourished. That's a real shame. He's a mystic. Okay, that feels... Okay. Treading the fine line between heresy and orthodox approval. Okay, that's the Pope. Yeah. Shy, a shy, heretical Pope. Honest, ambitious, erudite, trusting, zealous, temperate, and craven. They also have restless prayers. Don't know what that means. And they've abandoned the commoners.
That's not a great thing to have.
Yeah, kind of a mixed bag. I can't get a good sense of this guy, actually.
Yeah, but we'll see how the friendship progresses.
People have really latched on to bare minimum.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get ourselves into Jerusalem for a second.
Yeah, all right.
Jerusalem. Where? I'm going to show my ignorance here. Where do I find Jerusalem? Jerusalem's down.
It's near Egypt. It's the Holy Land. It's okay. So Sean, zoom in by Cyprus.
Okay.
So there'll be a lake.
A lake. Okay. This is a sea.
Well, to the right. So.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the Lake of Galilee there at the top, and below it is Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. Okay.
Yes.
Who rules Jerusalem?
Now, I will say that
Can we even
Oh,
play as this guy to change the name of the thing?
we cannot play as Muslims, but Crusades have just been enabled, and someone will probably win that crusade for Jerusalem, and then that'll be a Christian, and we can hop in there and we can change that to Jerusalem. But as it is,
we need the
can't play
Crusades
it.
to succeed to change Jerusalem to Jerusalem.
Now we have a vested interest in the crusade, guys.
Now the crusade, which is foisted upon us as kind of a boring trial, now is interesting to us because we can continue this cultural bear spread.
Yeah. All right, so that's our incentive now. And crusades can be called. They don't have to be called for Jerusalem. They can be called for any country.
Yeah, we gotta hope it's Jerusalem.
There is a way to change it, but I can't remember how offhand. But we should be able to do that, I reckon.
Oh, I'm being mocked for my bad geography skills. Do you know what? The colours throw me quite a lot. That's my excuse. Look at these colours.
I think the colours are helpful.
No, I'm just excusing myself.
What's it called? Is it synesthesia when like music has colours?
Synesthesia is when qualitative elements of perception are blended together in your like. So synesthesia is often associated with like notes and sounds having colours, but it could be something as mad as like different colours have different smells to you or something like that.
Okay.
It's sort of a weird blurring of perceptual qualities.
Yeah, sure. I mean, for me, countries definitely have colours, and it's often unrelated to their flags.
Right. But the thing is, if I had synesthesia, this game wouldn't know how to map their colours onto my synesthesia, so I'd find it... Oh, it is Jerusalem! There's a crusade against Jerusalem.
Sean, this is because he's our friend. The Pope is our friend, and he knows we want to rename Jerusalem.
Yes. Friendly Pope.
Friendly Pope. Pissing myself, Friendly Pope.
Now you know how to play to this community. Okay. So, I'm not going to read this out because it's just saying there's a crusade in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And then we are going to pledge our troops, right?
I think we are.
We're going to need some boats then to get to Jerusalem.
We've already got the pissed fleet.
We have the pissed fleet, but that's not enough. The pissed fleet only takes the Satan's army.
How many troops do we have, Sean?
In total, just under 2k.
And how many boats do we have?
I don't think we've got many boats at all. Fleet levies. We've got one boat. See what I mean? We've not thought about boats all this time.
Yeah, that's not great.
Oh, there's a poll. So there's the potential that we don't just accept straight away, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the pissed fleet was the guy I wanted to be my stepdad, but then my mom was my stepdad.
I'm trying to think how we could get to Jerusalem without a fleet. We could walk over... No, we couldn't walk over land.
We can't because we can go to the UK, but there is no land bridge from the UK to mainland Europe. It's boats or notes.
Yeah, this is pre-Channel Tunnel.
Yeah. We don't have the money to fork out for a Channel Tunnel, sadly.
No.
Oh, wow, people are hesitant. They're hesitant to do the Crusades. Okay, yeah, Jambud is very right. Let's have the poll options explained. So, my men are ready to Jerusalem. We pledge our troops to the Crusade, and I don't know if we can unpledge. So we're basically in the Crusade. And then the other is we prevaricate and we don't pledge.
The first one is we commit to it now, and we get a little prestige boost for that. The Pope likes us more. He is our friend. The second one is we're kicking the ball. We're just delaying the decision.
Yeah, it's unglamorous and just strictly practical.
But it's up to you guys. I mean, I'll be honest. So if we pledge our troops to the Crusades and we don't have any boats, the Pope will notice that, and there will be repercussions.
Oh, is that true? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah. So
the Pope will go, you said you're going to do a crusade against Jerusalem, but you literally can't even get there. So what are you playing at?
So at the worst, it would mean like excommunication.
Is that likely? We can't get excommunicated. We need to become the Pope.
If we don't, I mean, he's our friend, so it does help. But there are real consequences for saying we're going to, retake Jerusalem, the Holy Land, from the infidel, and just not doing that.
I mean, when you put it like that, that's very straightforward.
Yeah. So, I mean, either way, really, with this poll.
Yeah, initially I thought, we'll just do the Crusade, but now
It's up in the air. I really don't. How would we get boats? Sean, can you hover over your main? Sorry, can you go into your main county and see if there are any options to build boats?
We'd have to build a shipbuilding place, right?
Yeah, we would. Yeah.
So here's a shipbuilder. It costs 100. It would take a year, and it will give us 6 boats.
100 prestige though, so it's different from cash, which is good.
Oh, we just spend prestige to get shipbuilders? We could just build a bunch of... almost all of our counties are on the shore. We could just chuck in 500 prestige to build a bunch of ships.
Definitely worth it. We need about 2,000. We've already got 10, which is... Is that 100 troops or 1,000 troops? That's...
I think... a boat takes 100 troops. So if we want to take so we need 20 boats. We don't actually need that many more ships, right? We need 20 ships.
But we could definitely build a few of those prestige boats. Yeah, 100 in each. So we've already got 1,000 boats. So we've already got 1,100 boats because we can only summon 1 boat.
Sorry, say that again. What are we doing?
We've already got 1,000... Sorry, we've already got 11 boats.
We got 11 boats, yeah.
So yeah, it's not actually that unfeasible that we could build just a few prestige shipyards.
Yeah, so 3 shipyards will see us through the Crusades with our current troop size.
Yeah, we've got about 2,000, haven't we, I think?
We got just shy of them. Although actually, let's look at what our maximum is.
Yeah.
Our maximum army levies, 3 ship. So I'll build one here in our main.
Yeah, sounds good.
What are we doing here? Are we going... Oh, what's winning here?
Let's go, I think. It's been on for 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think we can... I'll do another prestige shipbuilder here, and I'll do another prestige shipbuilder here. Oh, I can't.
Oh,
he's building something else. And that's
something.
fine. That's valid. I am right in thinking that I'd actually rather build on vassals. This is like Peter Planet's. Peter Planet owns Ormond, but it's nice to build... what did we have? Did we have Men Are Ready, Let's Go?
Yes. It's actually better to build in your own...
Oh, I thought because you don't want to deal with the cost of having your...
Well, if you've got loads of money, then it is worth it to invest in troops via the amount of difference that it will make if you invest in province improvements is worth it. Basically, you're saying.
Oh, I'm really excited about driving away the infidels from Jerusalem and restoring peace. I'm not normally this inspired as a Christian. Maybe I'm changing. I've become zealous. I'm now a zealous Christian.
Dar Pacem Domine.
Yeah, do you know what that means?
Something God.
Perfect. So this is an element of the game I've never truly understood. We have to pledge something, and we have a beneficiary. Oh, hello.
I would pause first, yeah.
Bab to be named Martina. We'll deal with this decision, then we'll deal with the donation, and then we will come back to this. My wife, Cilla Black, has asked me to buy her some new clothes. Because of the pregnancy, she has outgrown most of her wardrobe, and now she feels frustrated for not having anything nice to wear whenever she needs to make an appearance at court. Top option, which is probably just the good option, because we've unlocked it by being a good diplomat, so we can basically have an option that has no negatives. Basically. So I say, you don't need new clothes. You're already wonderful just the way you are. And then she's happy with that. She's flattered. Or I could summon the tailor and go, yeah, here's a dress. Arguably, this could be considered better because she's flattered, but also we gain prestige. And then alternatively we say, why? So you can just throw them away a few months ago and we'll get some new bloody dresses. What do you think? I'm made of dresses. And she gets really angry and she gets stressed.
You went very northern there, Sean.
That's how I am. I mean, yeah, I think it's the northern caricature to be not buy a beautiful dress for the queen.
All southern men buy beautiful dresses for their wives.
Well, I mean, if we're talking historically, yeah.
Yeah.
They were. Up
They
north, we
were.
ain't got any bloody queens, have we?
We haven't got any bloody queens.
We're just working down mill.
What was the ratio of queens to beautiful dresses?
Ain't got two queens to rub together. Dresses, can't move for them. Queens, ain't seen one in me life.
So it's a supply-demand problem, basically.
Yeah, we just can't get these two supply chains to mix up. In the south, loads of queens, but they're just wearing rags.
How many beautiful dresses would you have to not be able to move for beautiful dresses?
Oh, well, if again, that's a misleading question, actually, because in a very small room, you don't need very many at all. Oh, it looks like we're saying yep. Here's a dress.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I think we can move on that.
So, Sean, I would say for the Crusade, let's go through it slowly, because we only have a limited amount. So we've got 504 days until it starts.
Yeah, I'm going to pause and deal with the donation first, though, because I don't like to forget those. So, Streebling, thank you very much for that £5 donation. Bab to be named Martinez. Can I check? Does Bab mean the Bab inside?
Yeah,
Cilla Black?
That's the pregnant baby.
Just want to check because there may be another Bab, but I believe it probably means future Bab. Future Bab will be Martinez.
Yeah.
Great. Well, in the meantime, we'll go back to understanding this shield.
Before we go any further, we definitely have all the ships that we'd need, because we could build one more. We've got one province on the coast, Ossory, which is ours, which we could build in.
I think it's such a small amount that a spare set of ships. I think we have more than we need.
Okay, that's fine.
I won't build there, actually. I'll build in Leinster. Because these have both been looted, so I feel like maybe there's a downside to building on those. Because they've just been in war.
It shouldn't affect ships. It would affect troops, I think. Okay,
I'll do it in Ossory then. Then we'll do one more ship builder, because I just think we've got a lot of prestige, and we're going to get a lot more because we're going to be in the Crusades.
Yeah, we're going to get shitloads. So basically, beneficiary. If you click on stance.
Stance. Yes.
Under recipient. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, what's happening here? Oh, okay. This is an important decision, and you will need to explain this decision because.
Okay, basically, so whoever wins the crusade gets the land, and it is up to you as the ruler whether or not you want to keep the land that you've won in the war, or hand it over to the Pope to do what he wants with it, because it's a Christian war, it's a holy war. So this decision allows you to pick between those two. So this is a bigger question. Aside from whether or not we could actually win the crusade, are we trying to become king of Jerusalem, Berusalem?
How much does it annoy the Pope if we don't hand over the titles to the Pope?
The Pope would not be happy, but this would potentially be a way of getting a bear into the kingdom of Berusalem. If your beneficiary is, I don't know, some bear, Lady Barrington, or a child of yours.
Yeah, so I could pick another bear to get the title. So at least even if it isn't us and we stay in Ireland, there is a bear in Jerusalem. Or alternatively, we become a bear in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Could we become a bear in Jerusalem but still maintain all our holdings in Ireland? Is that possible?
Yes. But it would shift from an Ireland game to a Middle East game. So it's a big decision, really. But, I mean, would we even be able to win the war? We've got 2,000 troops. The whoever it is, the Caliphate have 30,000. So we don't know.
There's been a donation through. I'll try and read it out loud. So, Rename Leinster has tipped £2.50. Thank you very much, Rename Leinster. And then the message text is Zodarap Parnstube, which I won't pretend to understand, but I can copy paste into the Rename Leinster.
I'm giving it a
prompt. Google.
Yes,
find out what that is.
I can't see anything.
Fine.
There's not. I can't see anything. So.
Okay, well, fine.
Oh, very interesting. Be nice to put future bear options.
Feels like we're going to be planting a separate bear into the kingdom of Jerusalem.
I should say, Sean, that if we want a bear to become Kingdom of Jerusalem, we would need that to be our beneficiary.
If we want a bear, yeah, we'd have to pick it as our recipient. Is that correct? Oh, no, beneficiary.
Yes. Yeah. So, if the recipient is the Pope, our beneficiary can't be a bear.
Because the Pope's not a bear yet.
Yeah, sort of. This is very complicated.
Yeah.
Let's just let it play out. Let's just let it play out. Either way, Jerusalem will be Bear-Jerusalem, and that's what we need to focus on.
There's a little fold in my green screen here, and it makes the game look like it's tousled. Look at that. Crazy. Hey, what a world we live in.
Where's that?
Oh, well, you probably, I don't depends on what you'd have to look at the stream to see it, but I can make the game look it's like it's on a sheet. It's pretty mad, eh?
Oh wow.
There's not many votes in it, but I'm happy for 2 minutes to just be Mono. It's entirely your prerogative. If I feel like it's got a very large margin, it'll take quite a lot of people to come in on.
Jambud, I see nothing. I see nothing apart from the game.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen with Ben.
Yeah, my focus is entirely on the gameplay.
Yeah, if
I can't be distracted. I cannot afford to be distracted by Sean's
I could share the stream, what you're seeing with Ben, but then actually Ben would see a lot less of the game because I cover it all up with info for you guys.
I think episode 0 I saw the stream, but it was like in 144p or something.
Yeah, it wasn't a good way of doing it. Okay, so my beneficiary would get the title. So let's have a good old think. So beneficiary is a recipient?
Oh, hang on. It says no eligible beneficiary yet. So this must be a relative. I'm a bit confused.
Okay, so every benefactor can choose a beneficiary for the crusade. The requirements have to be Catholic of your dynasty, not landed, not an heir, at least 12 years old, cannot be a mercenary, cannot be part of a holy order, cannot be a monk or a nun, or cannot be seriously ill or injured.
How long until your second child is 12?
How long until Fluffy is 12? Ages. Ages away.
And she's got syphilis.
Yeah, so she might not make it. What is a recipient then?
The recipient is either your beneficiary or the Pope. And your beneficiary is who gets the titles. It's needlessly complicated, I will say that.
And I can't pick this because... Oh, I'll stick to my previous decision. So I can't even pick a recipient until I've got a beneficiary, but I don't have an eligible beneficiary for reasons we don't understand. Have I got the lay of the land there?
Welcome to Crusader Kings II. I mean... Let's just power through it. I think we're getting a bit lost in this.
Yes, but this is the Crusade for Jerusalem.
Yes. What? We can't until we have a member of the Morl dynasty who is 12 years old. We can't do anything.
There's only a living member of the Morl dynasty, right? Look, yeah. House Morl. Who's here? No one. You're 5. You're 4. You're 3, and you've got cancer. So it's just not going to work out. No one can be my beneficiary.
Not yet. But if the war goes on for long enough, you may be able to select someone. So. We will see. We'll see what happens.
Oh boy. Okay, well, all right. The crusade might not work out very usefully for us, but at least we might become the king of pissing myself. The newer, bigger pissing myself that currently is called Ireland.
Yes, we're really not far away from forming Ireland, though. I will say.
Let's have a look at how that's going.
Yeah.
You're
a Kildare, not Westmeath.
Nice. Good. 97%. So we're going to have it soon.
Yeah.
We're not that far away from seducing the Pope instead. Huh. How much...
We are one wheel spin away.
Yeah. Remember, the wheel spin could ruin... The wheel spin could simultaneously mean we seduce the Pope, but also introduce one of any other calamitous consequences.
And yet, I feel it also is consistent with the chat's attitude of horny at all costs.
It does seem to be, yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot of claims that it's not horniness that drives them, but I'm slowly thinking that There's nothing else.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in the tank.
Primal urge.
If I let my son be raised by Lady Barrington, is there a chance that he'll be culturally a bear?
He's already culturally a bear.
Oh, then I don't need that.
No, he does. I don't think he has the bear graphics, but he is culturally a bear.
Yes, and that is an eternally confusing idea.
But again, the horse.
Oh! Look who's got Meath. Okay, let me sort out this guy's. Who do I want to look after this guy? Baloo, maybe.
I think Baloo's a good shout.
Yeah.
Oh, how's the College of Cardinals doing?
Okay, now, Baloo's looking after my son, and College of Cardinals. Oh, it's still.
No, still the other guy.
No, it's this other random guy. Guy with an eye patch.
Oh.
One-eyed.
Very suspicious.
Scarred. Who is he? I've never met this guy in my bloody life.
I know. St. Brigit. That's a fake name.
I need to rename Leinster.
Oh, yes.
Can't let donations not be fulfilled. Okay. I don't want the duchy. I want Leinster itself. I hope this is copied from the other place. Great. The bootstrap paradox. What's the adjective form of Zorderap?
I suppose if it's bootstrap paradox backwards, it would be
bootstrapped paradox.
Bootstrap paradox backwards. So you'd add in de after before part stoob.
Yeah, so it would be like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's hard to think about.
What is a bootstrap? It's a causal loop. Is that grandfather paradox?
I think a bootstrap is something to do with game clients, and this is going to be a very techie thing that I'll hope that
someone in chat can explain it to us.
How is Kings of Leon? I can check on that. So let's go into House Morl, go into Gauntly Crisps. Gauntly Crisp was married to Kings of Leon. He's still doing fine. 35, pretty strong.
Yeah, he's
charismatic negotiator, bastard, slothful, humble, no major injuries, bit paranoid.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, his wife was killed by a bear, so I'd be...
Was it me? Was I the bear? Oh, it was.
I killed... You were the bear.
No, I killed Lufty. Syphilis killed Gauntly Crisps.
Oh, yes. Oh!
Here we go. It's Martinez.
Hello.
I'm going to check on the spelling that it was given here. Yeah, 2 eyes. Martinez. Great. Fulfilled.
Brilliant. She's not a graphic bear either. Captain Barnacles is a graphic bear.
Yeah. What? Why?
I don't know. I think it's because the mother isn't.
I mean that. Yeah. That. I guess so. Yeah.
But she is definitely a bear, just not a graphic bear.
Yeah. And actually, being a bear is really good for you military-wise.
Oh, it's brilliant. Sean, we can create island.
We can create island. God, yeah, okay. So, island.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, as is tradition, my wife Cilla Black underwent her churching after recovering from the pregnancy. When she returned home, she was teeming with excitement. While taking her to communion, she had wondrous visions of angels leading our daughter Martinez to glory. The child is surely destined to greatness. Why have you gasped?
You've got the Child of Destiny event.
What? Should we just find? I don't know what that is. Should we find out what that is over time?
Oh, yes. Sean, basically this is I won't spoil it. This is very rare.
So have we got the opposite of the demon child?
This is the exact opposite of the demon child.
So Cilla Black's given birth to like the second coming,
basically.
And it's culturally a bear.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
It would be.
Kingdom of Ireland, we're going to create it, and then that gives us claims on everywhere, right? So we can just become a rampager. Rampage these tiny little towns, and then we've got this whole island.
Now, we're in? Yeah.
We're in.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm just going to call this pissing myself, as was always intended.
Adjective pissed.
Pissed, thank you very much. Good memory.
Yep.
Oh, and I fulfilled the ambition to become King of Ireland. That must feel really good.
Oh, nice.
Not many people who say I'm going to become King of Ireland actually get it in the end.
Just pick the other one. Can you quickly check laws for me, Sean? I want to see whether it might have reset. No, still the same. Okay.
No reset. We've got another 5 years before. Oh, we can mess with levies and taxes. Okay. Do you have any recommendations on that front?
I wouldn't worry about tribal levies.
Because once we're feudal, they don't do anything, right?
Yeah. What's the top one?
Top one is feudal levies, then feudal taxation, city levies, city taxation, church levies, church taxation, tribal levies, tribal taxation.
I don't have any preference. I mean, actually, you could probably raise tribal taxes.
Yeah, to medium.
Oh, Sean, what would you want to do? You just become King of Ireland. You have the choice of a tax increase. You're going to declare we're about to go on a crusade.
I'm going to look at how much people like me. I don't think we could take a big hit, so I'm going to do min.
Okay.
That's what I tend to do. I look how much people like me. If they love me, I just tax the hell out of them.
Absolutely.
If they don't love me, I just...
You let it slide.
Just cheeky. I will let that... We'll find out who's voting for me in a bit, because I think it takes a little while for that to sort of settle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. So when is this the... Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
Having many lovers is exciting and fulfilling. So much love, so much desire, but so little time. I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. 4 options. I can make it work. I maintain all my lovers and I become stressed. Stressed lowers... It makes you worse at fighting, worse at fucking, and worse at living. Not great. Then I can break up with Baloo, Barrington, or Friedrich, right? The monk, of course.
Oh, this is a really difficult one.
Good thing I'm not making the choice. Sometimes it's quite nice that I take my hands off the wheel and just see where the car goes.
This is what it's like to be David Cameron in 2016.
Right, yeah. Well, let's look how that ended up.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 lovers is the max. If someone spins the wheel, we'll add a 4th. So... something to consider.
What the game's not going to enjoy us having 4th, are we?
Oh no, the game will be fine with it. But I'm thinking about Funny Air himself.
We're worried for the bear. I see.
Well, yeah.
We're worried about his candle heat. Oh, okay. I read bicycles greater than unicycle. Didn't understand, and the comment really explained it. We are going to be spinning for 1 more wheel. Thank you very much to Bicycle is Greater Than Unicycle for tipping £7.50 to enable us to spin the wheel that additional time.
Thank you.
We will finish this breakup sequence, then we'll spin the wheel, and then we will become an absolute tyrannical warlord, gushing the blood of our enemies across to all 4 corners of the island.
And Sean, we're going to try to fuck the Pope.
Yes, try and hopefully... Oh, God, yes, we're going to fuck the Pope. Okay, it's all kicking off. All right.
It's
who are we breaking up with?
Song, but incredibly literal.
Oh, no love lost for Friedrich. Friedrich awakened us, didn't he? Friedrich was our,
Friedrich was our entry point into bisexuality.
Yeah.
But then I feel like it only really became alive with Baloo.
I mean, that's headcanon. This guy deflowered us.
Well, I suppose, yeah, that's true.
I feel like Friedrich was... I don't know.
Maybe it's okay to let go of those kind of first lovers.
I'll keep a little look on him. Fortune builder, bastard, monk, homosexual, proud, arbitrary, patient, cynical, and gregarious. He seems alright. He's embarrassed to believe in God. Realm tree. Oh, he's descended from King Carl the Fat.
That's not a family tree. That's his.
Oh, that's his realm. Oh, he's got nothing. He's got a
his mum's called
mother.
Helen.
Yes, that's what we know.
Sean, does his mother approve of you?
Let's find out. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Where's she live?
She's a genius.
Well, it just goes to show, you need a real high IQ to like this bear.
What's the flower underneath her traits?
The flower? Oh, she preserves poetry.
She's brilliant. I think we should be with her.
She's 50.
Age is no barrier. to a bear.
Who are we breaking up with? Oh, God. I liked Friedrich, but I guess he is the least funny. But he is the sweetest and most sincere part of our backstory. And you've got rid of it because he's not a bear. Shame.
Yeah, it wasn't horny enough.
What's happened? Oh, wheel.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
A wheel then seduce Pope. What a world, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Here is our wheel, and now here is our life. Okay, we're banning trousers. No more trousers.
Wow.
Quite bare behaviour, I'd say.
I think this is definitely post-breakup behaviour.
That's how you know I'm not dealing with it very well.
Yeah. Sean, this is event space 6306. 6306.
6306.
That's the one.
The Pants Act. The new law has been written and courtiers are even now distributing it to all your vassals. You admire your handiwork. Whereas pants constrict not only the lower limbs and reproductive organs, but also the human soul, and whereas pants are known to be an affront to all forms of life but man. Therefore I, King Funny Air of Pissing Myself, command that the use of pants be outlawed throughout the realm under penalty of death. All existing variants of this garment are to be immediately burned, and the ashes distributed evenly over the graves of our forefathers. This law will bring salvation to the realm. Okay, so everyone thinks I've gone mad. That's the...
You've broken up with your first lover and decided to ban pants.
Yeah, and because I paused the game within a day. Within a day I broke up with a monk, and now all trousers are banned. And now everyone quite explicitly thinks I've lost the plot. Yeah. But I haven't gained madness. I haven't actually become mad. The consequence is that I'm perceived as mad.
Yes. I think you're just going through some personal stuff right now.
Yeah, Red Q, I don't agree that it would be a liability in war. I actually think a lot of Celtic tribes actually did take off a lot of clothes
Well, I mean, Sean, the Scots kept the Romans out for over 400 years wearing nothing but kilts.
Perfect. And I know that Sikhs, like medieval Sikhs, invented a garment that is like a precursor to the boxer shorts for very similar reasons.
Yeah, brilliant. See, we can spin this quite well, I think. Let's fuck the Pope.
Oh yes, I knew I'd forgotten something. In my wildest dreams did I think it would be to fuck the Pope.
Yeah.
Great. Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, what do I do?
Can you seduce him on there? No, you can't.
No, because they're the Pope, I think.
Okay, that's fine. So you just want to do add lover
underscore.
Yeah, sorry. Add underscore lover, then his name, then his ID, then your ID.
Yeah, let me go grab these IDs.
And it has to be both his and yours, apparently, for some reason. I don't know.
That's fine. I can live with it.
Ava, I'm not sure if it's American pants or UK pants. I mean, I wrote trousers, but I think it might be up for
and
people
it's a
who wrote
Swedish game, so it's not actually going to be that.
It could be either. Could we actually have a poll as to whether it means trousers or pants?
Really good thinking.
Is that okay?
261.
Mono, good point. Pointing out Baloo didn't wear pants in Tailspin.
Crazy what counts as a good point these days.
Yeah.
261. So it is.
Yeah, both as well. Both. Yeah, could that be the third option, please, in that poll?
Add lover, their ID, my ID. Yeah.
Yes. Cara, banging the Pope does not affect us becoming the Pope.
Okay, now I'm going to check my lovers to make sure that I've understood. Where do I see my lovers?
That'll be under relations.
Yeah, lovers, Pope Sylvester II. I'm loving him. Great. This has all gone rather smoothly.
Yeah, I'd say.
More so than any other episode, I think.
Yeah. We're up and up.
We're on the up and up.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the King of Ireland, we could probably just go throwing our weight around. I wouldn't mind a bit of that.
Well, we are pending a crusade. I mean, it's something to consider.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, it's not time to start a war.
No, I think we just see what happens.
Now, I can't remember who in the chat mentioned this, but this feels very important, which is that you have to be a Christian to do a crusade.
Yes.
Ooh, hang on, Mono's brought something up. Do I want to change the flag of pissing myself? You mean change the flag of Ireland? I didn't know that was possible. Is it possible?
I don't think you can.
Mono, do you have reason to believe that's a possible thing you can do? I know that Mono's played CK2. I don't think... I can't see how to do that. What was I going to say as well? Oh, yeah, so... yeah, sadly not. I think flags are flags. Pagans aren't going to go on the Crusades because they're not in a relationship with the Pope.
They've got equivalents.
Oh, okay. But they're not. But what I mean is, while I'm away, while the cat's away, the mice might play. By which I mean the Vikings might invade me and kill me.
It is possible.
Okay, all right.
I think the Vikings aren't doing particularly well right now. I don't see many Viking, like the main Viking kingdom, the kingdom of the
Bearless.
The Bearless. He's not doing so well. I think it's because of his stance on bears, his hardline anti-bear approach to.
Yeah, bears
ruling.
popular. Am I popular? Let's have a look. How's the King of England feel about me? Oh, hang on. Oh, it's just my courtier, right? So I don't get an alliance out of that.
No.
I need more kids. I want to be pumping out kids.
You've already got 4. 4's not bad.
Can I change focus to family? I want loads of kids.
Yes, you can.
I'll run that by the chat then. Chat, can I change my focus to family or should I change to something else?
So you've hit 32. You've got 3 lovers and a wife. Maybe it's time to
just
fuck less and love more.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not. I'm sort of appealing to the non-hordy side of the chat, so...
Yeah, it won't work. Oh, Andrew Eldridge asks, why did you let that peasant accused from poaching? Why did you let off that peasant accused from poaching? And I got 2 responses. One is because the peasant needed the deer more than I did, and then the horse becomes kind and just. Or I go, a good deed in the day keeps a man happy, and the horse becomes kind but sort of arbitrary. So I could tell the horse there are principles that should define our moral behaviour, or I could say, just sometimes I do nice things, sometimes I do bad things. Who knows?
I mean, to be fair, he did kill a child, so it's quite. It's consistent.
Oh yeah, I think it's fair. Oh, Andrew's going to grow up soon. Can Andrew marry?
Andrew can marry.
Really good.
Andrew could possibly. I don't think an immortal trait is passed on. I think that
Andrew is immortal, yeah. So we'll never die. So we really need to think about how we raise him. I'm glad that Andrew has a trait of raised well, but loves that I've got the meme machine. Oh, hates that I'm gay. Okay. And this was also the horse that was racist to me before. So we are going to be living in a kingdom that has an immortal racist homophobic horse that we've all done fan art of.
We did not have a pants poll, Ava. I await that with anticipation.
Oh yeah, Mono, remember the pants poll. We need to establish the law, we need to establish the canon. How nude is everyone?
Yes. And also then the family focus poll. Lots of polls.
Yeah, so Mono, there was a dispute about whether pants refers to trow or to knickers, or both. I think a poll should decide that. And one poll at a time is not only a good idea, but the only possible with the limited. That's our maximum.
I like it when the only option possible overlaps with what makes sense. It's good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
We don't have to do any deciding or ruling.
Okay, I'm a nice and helpful bear. Before we do the pants poll, maybe we'll just go family. This isn't a decision we have to make. I'm just moving over here because I want Babs.
I think so.
I want Babs. So we're making the bear more focused on family, which essentially is try and have children. It's not complicated. Okay, 143,210 days until we start the crusade. I think I've got my guy building up some troops.
Oh, Sean, you should steal technology.
Okay. I will try. Steal technology, and how would I?
It's fourth one. And, yep. So on Spy Master, it's the little cog. To the right. There
Study technology.
That's the one. So I would go... So click on it.
Yeah?
And you can send this to steal technology from any province in the world.
Hash. Have I got a lot of technology?
I mean, they've got the technology to make hash.
I mean, Oxford probably has some technology. Wessex. Powys.
Yeah.
Jorvik will have some technology. How do I know where to go? Is it just pick a place?
It's just places with better technology than you. So if you zoom out, you'll see basically the entire
everywhere.
world. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But pretty much the backwater of the world.
And is this because they don't have better technology or because they're just too far away?
The grey bits are because it's too far away, and everything. But you're not too good in the world of technology.
Yeah,
but
I'm getting that. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, they're going fully nude. See what I mean? The chat doth protest that they're not in this for horniness, but the way they behave.
Well, I saw some comments saying that they couldn't think of a single bear that wore trousers, save for Rupert. But if you think of Winnie the Pooh, we're talking naked from the waist down. Across multiple different interpretations.
Yeah, actually, they haven't. It's not a sexual bent. It is actually a literary bent that drives them.
Baloo from Rudyard Kipling's book and the Disney film.
Well, yeah, because Baloo was a bear, right? So there isn't even a hat or a shirt or a scarf involved.
Well, in Tailspin.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Back to that.
Sorry, I forgot. But wouldn't we decide that this Baloo was from Jungle Book? How's Tailspin coming back in?
That's true.
Sorry if that's.
Well, look, Sean, I'm just going by the poll. I'm just going by.
Yeah, wash my hands. What do we want? I could just pick anywhere, right? It doesn't really matter. I get the same technology.
Yeah, basically.
Hash.
Nice.
Oh, I could claim the Edinburgh Fringe. Where's this come from?
Queen Christina of the Edinburgh Fringe. So.
I mean, I'm not going to because it's just a courtier, but it's there. I didn't know that wasn't there before. Yeah. Oh, good night, Cara. Sleep tight.
Good night, Cara. See you tomorrow. Yeah,
Zero clothing from the waist down. Okay. Chat has spoken.
It is canon. It is canon. Cara says she's not going to sleep.
Okay, well, just enjoy some other part of the house, or a different screen, or a different activity.
Yeah, just do what you want.
Yeah, do what you want, and whenever you do, enjoy it. I'm not going to try and predict what you're doing. I just want you to have a nice life.
Yeah, okay. Josie in the chat. Tailspin Baloo is the platonic ideal bear, and he wore a shirt, a jacket, a scarf, and a little hat. Nothing below.
Okay, well, I don't deny what Baloo wore, but the idea that Baloo is just the platonic ideal of a bear is quite a massive statement to make completely unsupported.
Well, it's not unsupported. It's supported by the depth and breadth of Tailspin.
Oh, this is big news.
Oh, guys.
Oh.
Did
I just click off it and it went away? Is it gone forever?
I think you just auto-declined it, yeah. Well, I mean, that's fine. It makes this a lot easier. But I guess Kings of Leon Shot of Love was...
Well, no, because we couldn't... Because it was a matrilineal marriage with a revolt in Galilee. And if he had gone to become the king consort of a queen of a revolt in Galilee, then we'd never shave him. So I couldn't in good. Yes, it was a mistake, but it was a mistake I'm happy to have made.
Yes. Okay.
All right. 24 days, 23 days. Get 21. These Crusades up and going. We've got all our boats. How many? Oh. What? Oh, there's been a canonization of this guy. Great. How many boats we got? Let's just check we got enough boats. Yeah, we got 30 boats. We got 30 boats. We're fine. Shall we say we'll try and sort out this crusade, see where that leads us, and then we'll start wrapping up from there. Because I think a crusade's going to be...
Yeah, that sounds good. A crusade is a commitment.
Yes.
It's going to take a while, I would say.
And it's quite nice that it has been not. It's felt quite nice just being the custodian of the kingdom for a bit, without anything absolutely terrible happening, or me sweating myself into a wrung flannel, feeling like we're going to lose the game.
We've got to a good point. Here we go.
Okay, the Crusade for the Jerusalem is about to be announced. Yeah, that's that. Pause. We're going to bring up all our troops. We're going to get our boats in position. I'll bring all the boats to St. George's Channel.
I'd park them in a province.
Why?
Because then that you can instantly load troops on them.
Stuff I did not know. Okay, boats at the ready.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't go there. I want you all to be... Yes.
So you can only raise 5 right now, because they have to recover, like, troops do. But I think that means you send 2 lots.
Oh, what? I send as many as I can and then come back?
Yeah. Raise your troops as well.
Yes. Raise all troops and get them all to... Now, having your boats up's really expensive, right?
If they're your boats, if they're your vassals' boats, then yeah. But I mean, it's all relative.
They are almost all my boats. While attending prayer one morning... Oh, yeah, he's gone to sleep. I think this is quite a boring... When you're in the Benedictine Order, you get this all the time.
Yeah, we've already had this event. I think we can probably
just wake him up. And now he's my friend. It's not interesting enough to throw to a poll. And Dan's going outside anyway, so... It's just not worth it.
Just not worth it, isn't it? So we've got 19 boats.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And actually, how many people we got? Oh yeah, we can't bring
over 1,000.
We can't bring quite everyone.
But we can, do
Okay, let's spin right at the beginning of the crusade. Thank you, NBT. We're gonna spin that wheel.
Oh god.
Really, of course you can spin the wheel at any time. We encourage donations at any point you wish to donate. But also, this is a very tough time for something to go terribly wrong.
Yes. Here we go.
Oh, actually, not necessarily a bad thing. Although I don't know. I don't know the Ark. I don't know Joan of Arc.
Ooh.
Maybe Joan of Arc could be good.
Sean.
Thank you very much for that spin.
Yeah, thank you. Event.
Okay.
Space.
Yep.
Capital S, lowercase o, capital A. Dot 5350.
5350. Brumalisa, the maid of Lochaline. My lord, there are strange tidings in the county of Lochaline. As our country suffers under the strain of war, a young woman has come forward and declared that the Lord has spoken to her and instructed her to deliver us from the enemies of our land. She wears armour, wields a sword, and rides with our soldiers. Her name is Brumalisa, and she is said to be approaching your court at this very moment to offer her services to you as a leader in the war. Surely it's an absurd notion that a young peasant woman should take the role of marshal or general in the king's armies. Let us receive her and see what she can do for us. Look at her. Look at her.
Oh, wow. Look at this trait. Sean, she has 33 martial.
Oh, my God. Yes, thank you so much, MBT. We have a bear war leader to lead the crusade on Bear Jerusalem. I think the stream is becoming too bear themed. Okay, brilliant strategist, inspiring leader, aggressive leader, siege leader, celibate.
Siege leader is great. Siege leader just helps you siege down provinces that much faster.
A lot faster.
Yeah.
Chaste, fair enough. Honest, brave, trusting. Voice of Jesus. Oh, okay. Voice of Jesus means everyone else in the temple hates you. But I don't care. You're the leader of my army now.
Is she a commander?
She will be a commander. Oh, no, but I can sort that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I can find you. Appoint you. Pause. Brumalisa. Appoint commander.
Nice.
Nicey.
Nice. Yeah, so you want to split off. Do you know how to split off troops to...
As in turn them into 2 groups of troops? Two
yeah.
troop groups.
But you can split them in different ways. So if you combine them again and click the button to the left of the split button.
Spliny, that was a great pun. New unit.
Yep. That's it. Okay, fine. So
this is the pissed company that we've just made. Yeah?
Brilliant. But you see, you've got one troop on the left that is less than 1,900, which is the amount of people you can put on the boats. So you can put those people on the boats.
Oh, I see. So we've just trimmed off the top so that the army of Brumalisa can go off and just kill everyone.
Yeah. So you can put them on a boat right now.
Yeah, boat up. And there's a boat button. Boat.
And Sean, send them off to the Holy Land.
I think. How do I? There's two sets of boats. No, this is one set of boats.
And they're just loaded.
The other pip is the army. Okay, so I'm sending them all the way. To Jerusalem, right? So
yeah, you can pick one of either the Sea of Palestine or the Levantine Sea, either one.
Now, tactically, is it smart for me to just rock up and just pop my people on Jerusalem, or should I come from the edges and try and come in with some other armies so that I'm not exposing myself?
When you get there, there will already be lots of troops there, and you can join them.
Okay, yeah, I'll come in with the Levantine Sea. No, I won't. Yeah. Sea of Palestine.
Well, if you land in Acre, and siege that down, I think there are some fun events.
Okay.
But only sometimes. I can't remember.
Great. And now, what? More ships will just be being built in the shippy build place.
Yeah. Or so you've got 300 troops left. Or you can just wait for those troops to go and then come back, basically.
Wait for those troops to go and then come. Oh, or just go with this army and see how it goes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, here we are.
Also, Sean, you can give a child a guardianship.
Okay, Fluffy needs a guardian. Okay, who's going to look after Fluffy? Brumalisa could, but you're at war. But I still could set it that way.
Yeah.
War doesn't really make a difference, does it?
No, I think it just means Fluffy will be with you.
Oh, so I'm bringing. Well, actually, we wanted to kill Fluffy off, so maybe let's just bring Fluffy to the war.
Your syphilitic 6-year-old.
Well, yeah, it might be more of a hindrance, but let's just hope it goes okay.
Let's just see, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, we got to break up with someone. You know the drill. I hope Mono is back. In fact, Mono might not be back. Mono, can you let me know if you're back? Otherwise, I can actually prepare a poll. I have got that ready just in case. I'll assume not. But if I hear otherwise, I'll change what's going on.
So, having made love is exciting and fulfilling. So much love, so much desire, but so little time. I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. So, I can make this work. You're getting trait stress, which is bad. You can break up with Lady Barrington, break up with Baloo, or break up with a Pope, who is a very recent inductee into your sort of rogues gallery of lovers.
Okay, break up with whomst. Type 1 in the chat if you don't want us to break up with anyone, but we do become stressed. Type 2 if you want us to break up with Lady Barrington. Type 3 if you want us to break up with the Pope. And 4 if you want us to break up with Baloo from the Jungle Book. I can't stress this enough. Baloo from the Jungle Book.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of people are what would rather just become stressed. Let me tell you more about becoming stressed. When you become stressed, you lose intrigue, stewardship, fertility, keep that in mind, and health, which means you'll die sooner, and you'll become less good at battle. Although that's personal combat skill, so that might just be duels.
Yes. But, you know, is a life with fewer than 3 lovers a life worth living?
I mean, we could. It's the fertility that gets me. I really want more than 3 children. But it's the
chance. You've got 4 children.
4 children? Oh yeah, of course, because we've just given birth to the second coming of our Lord Jesus Christ.
The child of destiny, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot shorter way to say it. I'll adopt that. I feel like no one's going to take it. I'll give it another little bit of time.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
But I'm glad to see that generally there's a consensus that we should under no circumstances break up with Baloo.
Would spurned lovers become enemies? I think a spurned Pope Sylvester I mean, do people get spurned? Is that a trait?
I'd say that no, but
Okay.
the Pope in this circumstance might not be terribly happy.
Yeah, the Pope doesn't take a lot to get quite angry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow, quite a large contingent for Dump Blue. I have to say that's come as a shock to me.
Once I mentioned it, I think people jumped on it.
And also, I think, even though Jungle Book Blue won the poll somehow, Tailspin Blue would, as the people who, while there might be fewer people who want Tailspin Blue, they are more passionate than the people who want Jungle Book Blue.
They just need to accept the result of the vote.
Yeah. Well, we don't normally get maximum votes much above this.
Yeah, 20 is usually the cap. And Ava's already voted, so.
Yeah, well, it's going to be no one. We're going to... thank you very much for that tip, Joan of Arc. We will... Oh. Did Mono manage to do that? Mono could control the same poll that I do. That's crazy.
Yeah. Looks like we're going for stressed.
Yeah, we're going for stressed. Make sure that next time... I'm worried... Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next poll. So I'm stressed, but we've got all our lovers. And thank you very much for that donation. Joan of Arc, can Brumalisa be named Falconetti? The adjective form falconetish. Yes, that should very easily be possible. Let's go track her down.
What's falconetish?
The adjective of falconetti. The real question is, what is falconetti?
Oh, it's an actress who played Joan of Arc.
Ah.
Renee Jean Falconetti. Oh, very nice.
But there is an adjective form of an individual, so it's just going to be falconetti. I hope that is acceptable to you.
Oh, good
People
reference.
don't have adjectives.
La Passion de Jeanne d'Arc, 1928. Very good, very good.
Okay, I'm going to speed us up.
Let's do
There's
it.
nothing more happening right now other than the Crusades. So let's just... Can I just check? Are we hemorrhaging? Yeah, we're hemorrhaging cash.
Yeah, but that's fine. That will stop soon enough once we deposit our troops.
Oh, how do you mean?
Well, basically when we stop paying for the boats because everyone's landed.
Oh, what? We're going to get rid of the boats? Well, how do they get back? Just bring the boats back up and send the boats over?
Well, no, I mean, as in once we've used the boats for their intended purpose, we won't need them anymore and we can stand.
But what's the intended purpose? Just to drop them off, or just drop them off and take them back home? Are people coming home?
Well, eventually one day, but it might be cheaper.
Yeah, to drop it and then send the boats over when they want to come back.
Yeah, basically. But we can stand the boats down in the meantime. Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm now following. Falconetti, the nobles react. My king, the lord of the realms, complain. They think it most unfitting and strange that a young maid of low birth is allowed such prominent position when they are noble lords of plenty, who are much more well prepared and competent to lead your armies. Some of them are asking if you are doing this deliberately to insult them. There is an issue of her claiming to be personally sent by God. It sounds rather heretical. Then what are we doing with Falconetti? Are we going, I'm the king, can you please back down? Or are we going to put her on trial for heresy? I think I know which way this is going to go.
Yeah. Very quickly, Josie, excellent, correct pluralization of Joan of Arc to Jones of Arc. Very good.
That is very good, yeah. Because there's only one arc, right? In fact, what does the arc in Joan of Arc refer to?
I think it's a place.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's the Joan of one arc.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Joan
you're right
of
to
Arc.
compliment
Joan
that
of
pluralization.
Jeanne d'Arc. Is dark, but she was the Maid of Orleans. So, was she of Arc or was she of Orleans?
Maybe Arc was the name of the house.
In Orleans.
Maybe, yeah. Like some people name their cottage.
They call it Dark.
Yeah, Dark.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a great name for a cottage, actually.
Dark.
Dark. Okay, I think we could shut this poll down. This is not gonna be swayed. There isn't gonna be 14 votes for kill.
I think, Sean, I actually think that's the first unanimous poll we've had on King Morl.
Yeah, that's crazy. It shouldn't take us that long. Oh, Barry's Queen of Cots. I've messed that up.
Excuse me.
Mary, Queen of Scots to Barcelona, is now known as the Jolly. She's
good for her. Sean, your boats have arrived.
Yeah, they're right in this melange.
Where do you want to deposit them? Now, not many troops have arrived yet. So
well,
there is the
thinking...
option.
Oh yeah, go on.
Well, there's the option of just delaying the landing until there's more of a presence on the continent.
Yeah, or landing a little bit north and coming in with these people, and I can sort of see what's going on. And
bear in mind, you're only looking at the blue and red coloured ones. So
yeah, I mean, these are neutral territories, right? So I could land on a neutral territory and then move into.
Yeah, you
could.
You could do that.
Or I could just wait here, probably chill out here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, either way.
Where's this guy going? This guy's walking left. They're boarding a boat.
Yeah, they're boarding a boat.
I see that. I will just hover here for a little bit, see what's going on.
Because there will be a point where
I could maybe
suddenly tens of thousands of troops will suddenly appear. Basically.
Oh, that's like scary giant time.
But if you see just there in the Mediterranean Sea, there's 30 English ships. There to your left.
Thank you very much, Jambud, for that £2.50 tip. Rename Barry the... Oh, hang on, let me bring that back up. Rename Barry the Jolly to Jolly Bear. As in, you wanted them to be called... Jambud, can I just clarify? You want them to be called Jolly Bear...
Jolly Berry, Queen of Scots, the Jolly. Right?
This will be our first time of a name of a donation being donated over as well.
Does it count if it's an addition? So if you want to change it from Berry Queen of Scots to Jolly Berry Queen of Scots, the Jolly, I think that's fine.
Yeah, Jambud, can you tell me in total? No, that they gained a little nickname. So a nickname's kind of.
Sean, keep an eye on the war.
Yeah.
So they're losing a big battle there, but not to worry.
Yes.
At least in a battle in a big way.
But I there's no point me joining it because we'll still lose. I'm tiny.
No, yeah.
I'm a grain of salt. Okay, yeah. It was a nickname they got, so they're still called Berry Queen of Scots. You can. I don't know what the rules are about overwriting. I don't necessarily know if it's banned, but it's your call, really. If you want to rewrite, we will learn what the law is about rewriting.
I like the idea of that we've touched on in the streams of never rewriting history and always committing to decisions.
I quite like that as well.
But I think that adding to previous donations is
I'm very tempted by what Ben's saying. Our guardianship has been annulled from Fluffy because I think the Guardian's gone too far away geographically.
Fair enough.
Who would we like? We just need to pick someone with a good trait, and I think...
Could pick yourself.
Yeah, I got loads of good traits. I'll look after Fluffy. I could join this war.
Well, that's a shattered troop, so they've got a little white flag, so they're not going to be engaging in battle.
I should have spotted that.
But do keep an eye out for anywhere you can jump in on.
Oh god, this is scary. Look at that. 14,000. The army of Emir Munis. Terrifying.
There will be larger armies that convert. Can you click on the Crusade screen for a second?
This screen?
Yeah. And if you hover over... Actually, can you hover over the St. George's Cross on the left under your portrait?
The St. George, yeah.
So that'll tell you...
Oh, God.
Who's winning.
Venice is winning, and then beautiful Stockport underneath.
Yeah, so...
Edinburgh Fringe is on 2%.
So there are lots of people who still haven't engaged in the war.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Okay, so that's just information, basically. So
a lot of information, yeah.
A lot of information. All right, carry on as you were.
So we want to start, because it's essentially this is like a big sport, and I just need to have engaged enough for my number to be quite high.
Yeah. So I mean,
Okay.
you could just do hit and run really, and park yourself in somewhere like Acre. And I mean, it's up to you really. It's how you want to.
Could I just align myself with quite a large army and then wait for opportunities to disembark and grab something, or
You could directly join that army as well. I'd say yeah, do it.
I might just jump out an acre actually and follow that, and then from there, I just want to be on the land because I've got very
Yeah,
few opportunities.
yeah, I agree. And then we can get our other troops as well.
Yeah. So what do? I just right click where I want to be.
You click on the troops, which is 1889.
I feel like they're already walking. I feel like I've got it.
I know that because you'd see an arrow.
Right.
So if you click on the troops, which is 1889,
1889. What do you mean?
it's so pissed fleets. Yeah. So okay. So pissed fleet
Yeah.
at the top.
Ah, yes. And they are
Oh,
going.
they are moving. You need to appoint Joan of Arc as
Oh
a.
yeah. Why is Joan of Arc not here? Where's Joan of Arc? Can I still appoint her? Can I still?
Where is she? Yeah, where is she?
Where's Joan of Arc?
She didn't die, did she?
I mean, that's why.
Where is she?
Where's Joan of Arc?
You renamed her, yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Brumalisa is now known. Who's Brumalisa, right?
Yeah. So click on that. Oh my God!
When did she die? When did she die? When did she?
She died of scurvy.
What? On the journey? She died of scurvy on the way here. Yeah, she died of scurvy.
Didn't have enough oranges, Sean.
Because I wondered why she stopped looking after Fluffy. Because she died of scurvy.
She had a marshal of 30. She was Joan of Arc.
We had all this massive discussion. What should we do with her? She was the head of the army. Didn't eat enough fruit on the way.
There's a moral message in that, I think.
What, fruit? The moral message is 5 a day.
Yeah, I think that's sort of the.
It's a good message, but I feel like we need something a bit more powerful. Well, yeah, we need a new commander.
Sub message of the show. It's a sub message of the stream, in favour of the main message, which is horniness at the expense of everything else.
Oh, I don't want that to become. Nix that. We understand that that's how the chat behaves, but we absolutely do not endorse it.
Sean, there's a way to appoint commanders with high marshals. If you go on
from intrigue.
No, if you go on council, on the left.
Yeah.
Minor titles. Show commanders only.
Show commanders only.
There you go. And now you can pick commanders. And you can sort them by marshal.
Well, none of them are great. None of them are good.
If you pick the no character one at the bottom.
Yeah.
You can pick them.
Oh, Cersei. Yes, Cersei. Morgana.
And
yes,
Morgana, and indeed Cilla Black.
Cilla, well, that's my wife. I don't want to send my wife. My wife's just recovered.
She's strong.
She is pretty strong. Okay.
She's beefy.
Okay, yeah, my wife's really strong. Yeah, this is.
Can we get some J's in the chat for Joan of Arc, please?
Yeah. Press J to press J Jeddah.
Yeah, Jeddah in the chat. I'll join you.
Yeah, I'll join you as well.
Yeah.
Some of these people still aren't here.
Oh, people are putting in apostrophes, and it's much better.
Oh, it is better. I'll do that as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
maximum respect.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's see. Cilla Black to head the forces.
Yep.
Funny Air has to be here to get the maximum use of
meme machine.
Of the meme machine, and I'll put Inex just had to wear. Inex not doing great. Something's happened to him. He became facially disfigured in the last couple of days. Okay.
No,
it must have been a rough journey. Okay, with sword in hand, I'm finally ready to storm the walls of Acre. Our armies stand poised to take part in the crusade for Jerusalem. And I've gained Crusader, which just makes me just quite strong, because I'm full of zeal.
Sean, send your boats back, get some more troops.
Okay, I don't have very many troops to reinforce with, but I will do it.
I think it's worth, you never know when 300 men will make the difference. Like in Sparta.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Yeah. And we've got 32 more than them.
Yeah. God, yeah, imagine 300, but with 500 men. What a good film that would have been.
Yeah.
So, one of the big problems here, right, because I'm not reinforcing, I'm just going to lose men slowly over time and then that's it.
Yeah. But you'll be building up your war score and... Oh, Sean, actually, pause for a second.
Yeah?
You see that army to the north of you? That's the army of Venice, who are currently winning in terms of war score.
Yeah.
It would not be a bad idea
to jump on
to join that army.
Okay, so now, I'm just going to let Venice decide what I'm doing for a bit.
Yeah. So follow them around. There is an option. Well, let's unpause and I'll show you. There's an option that you can automatically link your armies to follow.
I've seen it, the little
armies.
chain, right?
Oh yeah, you know it.
I know it.
So
I'm a very lazy war leader. I just let people tell my army what to do.
There you go. You want to move into the other province that they're fighting in right now.
Ah, I think I might have linked to the wrong guys then.
I think you may have done. But not to worry.
Yeah, I linked to Aquitaine like a dang fool.
Oh, you damn fool.
Although, actually, where is Venice now? Venice in this stack somewhere?
Possibly? I'm not sure, actually.
Venice.
There's a Venetian army to the north, but it's much smaller. I mean, I say this is definitely not a bad place for you to be right now.
Let's just stick with this stack, and see what the stack gets up to.
Let's do it. Link.
Yeah, I've clicked it.
Okay.
Oh, or am I in it? Nothing's happening.
You're leading it. You're leading it, Sean.
Oh no, I don't.
The other armies have linked to you.
They've linked. Now I'm in charge again. I wanted to be lazy. Should we link all of this to the Venetians?
Yeah, they're going into Damascus. To your right.
Yeah, let's just do Damascus.
Siege down the capital. Yeah. So what's happened?
I'll get a massive war score if I siege down the capital.
Is they've seen a huge Irish bear carrying King Morl's meme machine, and they think, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, he's our guy. Didn't you bring Joan of Arc? Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
What was that gasping noise? That was probably just me. I don't think that was the game. Probably just I gasped.
Yeah.
There's definitely no new alerts here.
In shock. Oh, we're one wheel spin away from dumping the Pope.
There's always something around the corner. Andrew Eldritch de Barcelona can now old enough to marry, and also he's become an elusive shadow.
Let's see him.
Yeah, I just want to check on how this war's going. Yeah, and now I'll bring him up. I'll let this progress a bit slowly. I'll keep something going on. So in my court, there's probably only going to be one horse, so it'll be too hard to spot. Oh, hang on, horse on pause. My troops are performing with excellence and my chest is swelling with pride as we keep pressing forward. I turn back to answer the call of a soldier near mine when suddenly there's a sharp pain down my chest. Oh. Gritting my teeth, I hear an enemy shouting, "Stay down, you lecherous lecher!"
It's not stunning wit.
I will accept any injury if it protects pissing myself. Because I'm brave, or I become brave. Yeah, no, I become brave, but I also become hurt. Or I go, yeah, I'll stay down. Well, I'm scared, and I become craven because I'm cowardly, and I become less good at fighting because I'm too scared to fight. I throw it to Mono to make a poll based on that. That's actually going to affect our...
The cracked ribs trait, I would say, is going to go away for very long and is not the same as having a disease. It's pretty much a free brave trait. It's pretty good. And I think that the fun here is a brave man. I mean...
Well, I don't want to play a cowardly bear. It defeats all the benefits of being a bear, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. You've worked hard to get where you are. It does not have an adult portrait.
Well, c'est la vie.
but you can.
Just a baby face horse.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Hey, unanimous bravery is pretty nice.
It's because it was made immortal as a child. That's why.
Oh, hang on. What? We've made a horse that doesn't age?
Yeah, we've granted the eternal youth.
I thought it just means don't die, but no, you're just sort of locked.
Eternal youth.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're protecting pissing myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's the horse going to marry?
I mean, we could keep it in our court as well.
Well, we can keep it in our court and bring a wife into our court, right?
Yeah. So long as the wife isn't landed.
Okay, so we just get a low-ranking wife with good traits and just try and put out some really virtuous horses.
Yeah.
That's a plan of.
Sean,
yeah?
You could marry Andrew Eldritch to one of your daughters.
Fluffy?
Potentially, or betrothed.
Fluffy's not old enough to marry, but
and then do it matrilineally, and suddenly you've got a King Morl dynasty member who is not only
you're right. They like me a lot. They like me a lot. I could angle them to get some holdings, and they'll be my horse friend for the rest of my life, but always be a child.
And you'll be marrying into Glitterhoof's dynasty.
Yeah, all right. I'll marry. Well, let's put it to the chat. Aren't they related? Yeah. Are they related? So it will be
Fireberry.
Hang on. So my half brother, my daughter. What's my daughter's relationship to my half brother?
Uncle.
Just uncle. Yeah, that's quite bad.
Half uncle.
Yeah.
Not great.
But
not as bad as it could have been.
We'll also. This is the 10th century, and that stuff like that for bloodlines no one would even think otherwise.
Sean, pause. Okay, you're doing it anyway. But there's a battle to your left that I would advise that you joined.
Oh yeah. Spotted and will intercept. After hearing about a wise man in the local area, I decided to go visit him and see what he has to offer. He starts talking about ephemeral concepts that sound like blasphemy, but I tell my men to go outside so I can hear what he has to offer. I will learn what he has to offer, blasphemy or not. Blasphemers must die, but libraries contain knowledge. Maybe Sunny has more to offer than Catholic.
Oh.
Okay, so I could learn some stuff, gain some technology, become smarter. I lose the trait kind and kill them, but still learn what they have to offer. Or I could become a Sunni Muslim, and obviously lose a lot of my standing within the Catholic Church.
So you'd become a secret Muslim, which means you'd practice your faith secretly.
And why would I want to do that? What are the benefits of being a Muslim in secret?
It's a way of
playing
slowly
two religions at once.
Yeah. So basically, if you wanted to convert your whole kingdom to Islam, you could do it through intrigue, rather than just declaring yourself a Muslim and everyone hating you. You'd slowly make everyone else around you secret Muslims.
But what would be it would have to be because there's something connected to Islam that I wanted or helps my diplomacy, or
I think you just liked it.
It seems really risky, right?
Oh, hang on. Sean, if you become a secret Muslim, the game ends.
Why? Because you can't play as Muslims. What? So they've put an offer in, and you just die?
I think the game would end.
But I mean, the game's put an option, and you click it, and you just die, and you didn't know you'd die.
I don't think they expected you not to have the DLC for this event.
Well, they should know not to give you this event if you don't have the DLC, because it kills you. Imagine someone playing Iron Man, where you can't save, you just die. Crazy. I mean, I'm not denying what you're saying, but it feels. I'd be very sad if I was this far into an Iron Man quest and I just died because I wanted to become a Sunni Muslim.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that it's actually not very often that people who play this game don't have all of the DLC.
Wow. But the DLC costs it's more than if you wanted everything in this game with all the DLC, it's a lot more than a modern day of release AAA game.
It'd be like £120.
Oh, that's a lot more. Yeah.
like even if you got it on discount, it'd still be like 60, 80 something.
It looks like we're going to get some big learning anyway.
But, I mean, the thing is that I've had this game for 8 years, and if you space out £15-20 a year, what basically adds up to another 40 hours of gameplay.
Oh yeah, your pound to hours is probably a good ratio.
Yeah. And my pounds to hours is probably something like 10. What is it? I don't know, like 20 hours to a pound.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's all right.
Okay, looks like we're doing big learning. I don't see anything else winning on this, so
Nice.
Feel free to close down that poll. We've done some big learning. We're going to join this big war. Big learning, big wars, big battles. Let's check on our boats. Big learning, big wars, big boats.
Oh, they're almost there.
They are there.
Yeah.
And then
bring the guys back.
And I just got to try and click on this little port or something. Yeah, cool.
Just click on the county and they'll go.
Now, I don't want to send... There's no point in me putting this small amount on 19 ships.
No, you can just... If you dropped all of the other ships apart from the pissing fleet, the pissed fleet, you know, the one that you... the pissed company.
Ah, the pissed company, yeah. So how do I do that? Oh, yeah, just by shutting down my fleet levies.
Yep.
But the pissed fleet's still around.
Save yourself loads of money.
Yeah, and now I'm not going to be hemorrhaging cash. In fact, what am I hemorrhaging? Well, it'll take a while to... it takes a while for that to update.
You're mid-battle, Sean. What's happening?
Hi, Ed. Thanks for dropping in. I'd say it's been slightly more chill, but in a way that I've really appreciated. It hasn't been manic. Oh boy, I feel like we've been joined by some other people. We're currently doing a crusade against Jerusalem to turn it into Bear-Jerusalem, but the Pope's on board because we've fallen in love with the Pope, but actually pretty soon we might break up with the Pope. Also, we broke up with a monk, but then we got Joan of Arc, but then Joan of Arc died of scurvy, and our youngest heir, which is a polar bear, unfortunately has cancer, and I'm not going to check on him because I'm very scared of what I'll find out. Let's check on him, actually.
Joan of Arc died of scurvy.
Still loves us. Still has cancer, unfortunately. Do you know one of the options for a new emote, which is still sort of neck and neck, so it hasn't been resolved yet. Probably be resolved for Meme Machine next time. If you do want to jump in the Discord and vote on what the new emote is, and it was a neck and neck between a picture of my face that was submitted without my permission and a picture of Bjorn with the word yes over it. And I was saying Bjorn was my favourite, but we just don't know how things are going to pan out with Bjorn. And 5 minutes into the new episode, Bjorn has cancer.
Oh, pause, by the way, Sean.
Paused.
I would also vote very strongly for Bjorn. It's neck and neck, and I think it's a very good emote.
I love the emote, and I love... I don't know, I just love the way it makes me feel. but it is now twinged.
Sean, you need to join that battle to your south.
Oh, yeah. I see it, and I will. I feel they're gonna win without me.
Yeah, that's true, but you never know.
My bad reflexes.
You were doing okay in terms... Yeah, they did win. In which case, you can join the one to the south of that in Jerusalem.
Yeah, so I'm just roaming around for battles I can very easily win.
Yeah. And also, it wouldn't be a bad idea to start sieging at some point. You want to keep it to the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which is where you are. If you siege down Acre, there's a chance that you can find the Holy Grail. But it's like 1%.
We've had pretty good luck, haven't we? In some ways. In some very narrow ways.
And in some other ways.
Did we marry off our horse friend? No. Let's wait until we found a siege so that we can take our eye off the ball for a little bit. Shall we just siege Acre then?
Let's do it.
There's no like immediate battles that I think we're going to be useful at. And we're wasting... I've wasted a bit of our time just running at battles that conclude. Yeah. And now we'll look at the horse.
You're not in Acre, you're in...
Oh, man. You're my new marshal. I don't want that. How good are you at marshalling? Not good enough to warrant pissing off my... Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah. These are boring choices. I'll just give it to you. The guy before you loved me, so he's not going to be too pissed off. Acre is above. I see that now.
Yeah, there you go.
Berry Queen of Scots is now the Jolly again. I'm going to invest in legalism so that we've got more law options.
Yep. I'd also go ahead and invest in probably in siege equipment to your left.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go.
There's also cavalry or skirmish techniques or anything, or shall I wait on that?
Military organization.
Nice.
Always
This bit's a bit boring, so technology will kind of gloss over because it's
it's
dry.
like that, that's the kind of stuff where it's like that requires knowledge of the metagame to even bother.
Oh no, Streebling, I meant we try and do the Crusade, but we could always wrap up now because now that I'm in it. How long does a Crusade take? Do you think it will take ages to get through this?
War score is -7%, but there's no armies around. It will take a little while. Oh.
As I pass through Acre, I come through Queen Aethelgifu of beautiful Stockport. She invites me to spend some time in her camp to get to know each other better, as we are allies in the Crusade of Jerusalem.
This is a different beautiful Stockport. This is the Kingdom of Wessex.
This was the original beautiful. There are two I forgot there are two beautiful Stockports. Is that a problem? No, it's fine.
Nah. No, it's fine.
We just need to remember which beautiful Stockport we're talking about. We're gonna do. Do you want me to throw this to the? Let me know. Do you want me to throw this to the poll? Because
let's throw it to a poll. Let's why not? Eh?
Why not? Yeah, okay. I just can't imagine us not accepting the offer and becoming friends with the Queen of beautiful Stockport. But
chat, this is a chance to prove yourselves, as you so often claim, not to be driven by horniness exclusively. If you really want to prove your mettle as individuals who are not driven simply by the pursuit of lustful advances, then
let me tell you, if this was a strictly anonymous, here's my prediction: if this was anonymous vote, it would be friends with the Queen. But because you've said that, I think we're not going to be friends with the Queen. Never mind. Never mind.
Dwarven Sphere, I see you voting 1 in the chat.
I see loads of people voting 1 in the chat. If we're going to blame people for ones, that blame's got to be spread real thin.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's no coming back. Point of no return reached, I think. Yeah. I'd say that's it. We're friends. Well, there's a 50% chance we become friends, and there's 50% chance we nearly become friends. It's quite positive.
I should say, Sean, as well, that because you're a bear carrying around King Morl's meme machine in disguise as the Ark of the Covenant, you've got about 10,000 other armies.
Sorry?
You've got almost 10,000 troops with you, linked to your army.
Oh, because I kept wondering why people are linking to me, because they've seen a bear carrying the Ark of the Covenant, and they're like, I want to be part of that. That's where I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sort of.
within the realms of the established, 14,000 people.
This is a crazy stack.
If you siege down the province of Acre in a crusade and you're the siege leader, there is a percent chance that you find either the Holy Grail or the Lance of Longinus, Longinus, the
Oh
spear.
yeah, I love the Lance of Longinus.
The thing from Evangelion that they throw on the moon.
It's in Evangelion, but it's also one of the it's a big artifact from Arthurian legend because, do you know why they were looking for the you just said it. What's that cup? The
Holy Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail.
The big mad cup.
Cilla Black's pregnant. Yeah, the reason that they were looking for the Grail is because a guy called Balin cursed England by stabbing an invisible man in the balls with the Lance of Longinus, and it cursed England.
Isn't Balin a dwarf from The Hobbit?
Maybe it's not called Balin, but it's something like that. It's a very earthy.
And he stabbed someone in the balls with
an invisible knight. Yeah, Balin was disgraced because I think he slew the Lady of the Lake in the court of Arthur.
Yeah.
Something like that. He did something really naughty. And then he thought, I'll make up for this by going questing or something, and he found Invisible Knight. And then the Invisible Knight kept winning because he couldn't see the Invisible Knight, so
Fair play.
He stabbed him in the balls with the Lance of Longinus. I don't think it says in the balls, but like there's this description of it where like historians are like, he probably meant the balls. Like the balls is me.
Was it deliberate?
Deliberate in the balls? Well, I don't know.
How could you prove that?
Because invisible. If you can stab an Invisible Knight in the balls, you would be the greatest pin the tail on the donkey player in history. Let me deal with this event. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual taste. For most of what she asks for dinner nowadays ranges from the mildly unsettling to positively revolting. Still, scholars do agree that a pregnant woman's cravings should always be accommodated. I'll make sure she gets all she wants and more. I lose some gold. She likes to be fulfilled her cravings, but she becomes gluttonous, but also well fed. Or I just buy one of the odd things she asks in one instance. So I give her a quail's foot, a hare's head, or a trout's eye.
Lance is stored in the balls.
I don't know if it was being stored.
You can't get a mecha in this game, I'm afraid. There are Evangelion mods for Civilization 5.
Wow.
There are Fallout mods for Crusader Kings II.
I can see that. I can see Fallout mods. I accidentally found like an Elder Scrolls mod of some kind.
Oh yeah, there's an Elder Scrolls one. The big one is the Game of Thrones one. People
went
crazy for that. That thing which has completely now disappeared from the public consciousness.
Mm-hmm. Think the books will ever get finished?
I don't know. I mean, I've got mixed feelings on high fantasy. I think that unlike every other genre fiction, high fantasy novels owe a debt to Tolkien in a way that other things don't.
Yeah.
In the sense that everything, there are dwarves and elves and dragons, and it's in a way that sci-fi doesn't, and in a way that other genre fiction doesn't. Do you know
Michael Moorcock?
No.
He was a fantasy writer in the 60s, 70s and onwards. Oh, I'll deal with that in a second. Call the next Bab Martine Puss. Oh, well, that's quite easy to deal with because I'll write it down and we wait for that. Next Bab Martine Puss, in memory of a cat that in itself was a memory of a Estonian. That's all we know about him. What was
I? Fantasy. Someone.
Yeah, so Michael Moorcock actually did these lecture series where he went around and said, look, all we're doing is copying and rehashing this one guy, Tolkien.
Yeah.
And we have to stop that. And he wrote these really mad books that are technically fantasy, but maybe a bit closer to sci-fi. Like Dances at the Edge of Time is a really, really interesting book. But then no one really took after him, and still there's like the regurgitation. And in Lord of the Rings, a lot of people are like, well, this is just a World War II allegory. This is just him raging against, the
industrialization in the Midlands. And
yeah, you got it. So actually, because where he lived on the west of Birmingham, where Birmingham was expanding into his nice countryside area. So actually, Mordor is Birmingham, and that's actually got me. I feel more positive towards the books. I can understand that point of view.
Tolkien was a NIMBY.
Yeah, Tolkien was an anti-Birmingham NIMBY, and that's the only lens through which Lord of the Rings can be understood.
Yeah,
you got to imagine Gandalf looking at Birmingham and shouting, "You will not pass."
Yeah,
shouting it at the bull from the bull ring.
Yeah.
My daughter Fluffy lacks all passion and ambition. Perfect. Oh, it's the horse thing.
Oh, it's this one again. Yeah. Are you happy? Do you want to be happy, or do you not want to be happy?
Yeah. Do you want Fluffy to be happy? Fluffy happy? Yeah. Fluffy happy? No.
Fluff app.
Jada as Ghost. Minor character Moose T. Yeah, I'll pick someone in the council. If you want it to be a minor character that we meet every now and again.
I'm thinking Marshall is the only option there.
Yeah, really. We don't want to rename Morgana. We don't rename the witches.
We could rename the Pope, who...
That's not a minor character.
Well... the Marshall's quite a good candidate, I think.
Yeah, go on. Oh, hello. Last minute bear spin. Okay, but wheel spin. But then we will start wrapping up because we're hitting 11, and I don't want things to go on too late.
Yeah, I think what we should do is because we should spin the wheel and dump the Pope.
Yeah, and then we'll have things set up for next time. So Moose T now exists. It's a sort of a disfigured army general. This child is now kind. Now we will spin the wheel, and then we will dump the Pope.
Okay.
Spin, spin, spin. The Make-A-Wish rotation. Jesus' military advice. Well, it couldn't come at a better time, could it?
That's really good, Sean. Event 6219.
6219. For too long, I have felt powerless as our enemies advance, but lately Jesus has been promising me victories. If only I can get command. So I have to get command, or do I just have it's just Jesus is on my side now?
Jesus is on your side. And
that's great.
You get 20 martial.
Basically, I've become really strong because Jesus is actively influencing my army.
He's whispering in your ear. And now, Sean, because we reached £60 tonight, which is great, thank you all very much.
Now we're going to dump the Pope.
We're going to dump the Pope. And we've got to do a few things for this, Sean, because obviously it's a bit difficult to break. Imagine breaking up with someone during a crusade, like the guy who started the crusade.
Can I disembark my soldiers before I forget they exist?
Just land them in Acre, because you sieged it now. You've occupied it.
Yeah.
You can just...
I'm with you. Yeah, okay.
As in you can land the ships directly in the port.
Oh.
If you want. You don't have to. But just saying. It's just easier sometimes.
I've set it up like this. Let's not worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
okay.
Fine. So, you need to go to the Pope first.
Okay.
I need to right-click on him. I need to click break up with Sylvester.
Do it.
Do it. But that's not the end of it, Sean.
Oh.
Because... I mean, are you still friends, really?
Oh no. What are you doing?
I think it's going to be... I think it's going to be remove_friend. His ID, your ID.
This is horrible.
I know. Like, it's a harsh breakup. But, you know, it didn't end well.
Okay, so remove_friend 26166165
and then yours
261626125549.
Yep. And now, Sean, add_rival.
Oh, it still says friend. Maybe I put that in wrong.
Oh no, that'll just be it'll tick over once you let day pass.
Okay. Oh, rival. Okay, add_rival.
Yeah.
Same thing, right?
Same, just his ID. The Pope is called Sylvester Jambud. I think because, Sean, you sort of started this auditory-only relationship with Jesus, who's giving you military advice, and I think you decided that
I don't need the Pope if I've got Jesus in my ear.
Well, you've just got a direct line. You don't need to go through a middleman.
Yeah. Add_rival Pope's ID, right?
That's the one. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, my rival.
Yeah, not good. But hey, it was fun while it lasted, but you got to move on.
Okay, well, with the Pope having been... Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
What? Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I feel like we've ended at the bottom of Act 2.
Well, thanks everyone for Thanks everyone for coming and
Fucking
tuning
hell.
in to King
Bomb
Morl
note to end on.
episode 4. We're in the middle of a crusade. The Pope hates us, and our youngest heir has died of cancer. We will do okay. Unfortunately, Joan of Arc didn't eat enough oranges on the way to soon to be called Bear Jerusalem and died of scurvy. Absolutely F's in the chats, or even better, be wise. No, don't put BJ actually. Just F's. F's is great. We'll see you again soon. Thank you to everyone who watched, everyone who donated. If you want to join our Discord, where you can vote on the upcoming emotes, one of the winning options is Bjorn. And what better way to honour his fleeting memory? Captain Barnacles, sorry. Captain Barnacles.
Yeah.
The best thing I could do to show respect is to actually call him by his name.
Yes. Please do join the Discord. Vote. It's important because we need to make sure that emote is with us for the next time. And we'll see how our relationship with the Pope develops.
Yeah, thank you again for... Can we get some B's in the chat for Ben Alborough? Or history.
Sean, please, yes.
History.
H's in the chat.
H's in the chat at Ben's request.
Can I get some S's and M's, but like in different messages for Sean in the chat? I don't want to combine.
Can we get a lot of people doing S's, and then at some point one person, just everyone switch to M's if that's possible?
Yeah.
Oh, don't put S and M, please.
No, that's sort of what I wanted to avoid.
Yeah, and here we are in the midst of it.
Yeah, M and S also not totally appropriate.
M and S I prefer to S and M. If it has to be one or the other, I'd pick.
Yeah, no, I suppose you're right.
So we're going to land back in on episode 5 next Saturday. We will be joining back in the middle of the crusade. Hopefully we can still get through it with the Pope despising us. Remember, we do have a direct line to Jesus, but if you do remember, the last person who claimed to have a direct line to Jesus died of scurvy. So
on a boat. Didn't even get to do anything.
Yeah, stop looking after my daughter midway through a journey.
Yeah.
Cool, well that's it from us. Thank you again. We'll see you next week. Good night. God bless. And good night.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.
And we're out.